I wonder if it's just random. Like if we did, no, not you two. Wonder if we did that one again. First love, that, this seems more accurate. That's, you know what? That's, yeah, you know, that seems about right to me. That one looks about right. That one looks about right to me. That seems fair. That seems real fair. Good day, good people. It is another fine day in the year of the Zenith Toon Link Day of Anomaly, the Anomaly Cars. Phew. No means the man who's getting ready to read your comments. The United States Avery, welcome back. We have... Oh, nice. We got a good chunk of comments this time. And we'll get right into them right here, right now. We also have a bunch of supports to do, and I think we're cashing in on two more SCs. I think. Pretty sure. But let's start it at the bottom. Anthony sub. The title. I do not like it for some reason. AV Sun realization on Rhajat being an anagram of Tharja. Man, I was not pleased. I was like, oh my. I think I'm gonna do Conquest on casual, not the other one. Death. That's a very funny description of classic mode. Is it wrong? I think it's correct. It sounds correct to me. The Mechanist, I like the Mechanist better. Has a really cool skill at level 15, which I mentioned, and I read this again and I was like, oh yeah, that is a really cool skill. It's also a risky skill. Replicate makes a copy of the unit which has the same everything. If only if one dies, they both die, which is kind of annoying. It's interesting. It's interesting, and we'll probably get there, but it's just interesting. I kind of like the idea of it. Rhajat, I don't know why, but I hate her for some reason. Starts as a diviner. Personal skill lets her do 4 extra damage when attacking an enemy who already who'd been attacked by her once. Heart Seal is Oni Savage, which, okay. And Sky Knight, the variable one being Sky Knight. Okay, I see. Those purple guys that we fight in Shigure's Paralogue get talked about a little bit more in Conquest and a lot more in Revelations. Okay. I was gonna say I'm still and you know, and this is just me kind of piecing it together after I read this. I was like, they're these weird purple creatures. They're saying that it's Azora's fault. Azora, we've seen kind of be overcome with this weird purple aura because she's cursed. That's just me saying all of that is probably connected in some way or another. I just don't know how yet. Because we have a whole lot of Fire Emblem fates to go. Not only did Shigure miss, and I loved that you pointed this out. He dodged both attacks the ninja got out there. Wow. Anyway, speaking of Shigure, he starts out as Sky Knight. His personal skill basically acts as a rally and can heal 10% of people of 10% of their max HP, which is neat. Always love to have some passive healing around. If you pair Azura and Jakob, she passes Wyvern to Shigure instead, but Kitsune is normally the variable one. Interesting. Something I should say is that we usually get games released every 2 to 3 years, so the fact that it's been about 2.5 years since 3 houses dropped, and we've only gotten Fire Emblem, and it's the only thing that we've gotten from Fire Emblem that time, is the Fire Emblem 1 Switch port for the 30th anniversary. It's kind of weird. Obviously the pandemic is probably screwing things up, but I expected at least an announcement of what Fire Emblem 17 is. And I'm sure that'll probably come sometime this year. Fingers crossed. I've heard a little chatter. I've heard chatter because, you know, I play these games, and then Google's like, oh, you play these games? Let's add some things to your suggested feed, and I'm like, well, okay. The series hasn't gotten a game since, oh, you're talking about Advance Wars too. Advance Wars hadn't gotten a game since January of 2008, not 2018, that's a 10-year difference. 14 years ago, so I don't want it to be overshadowed by a Fire Emblem announcement too. That's also fair. But there's a direct, yeah, you know, we'll see. They got a whole year. They got this whole year to do things, to see what's up. Jessica, Dear Dad, I mean Fuga, I've gotten married to Princess Hinata of Hoshida, and you are now technically a grandfather. Wishing you well. Your granddaughter is also obsessed with dark magic. Have fun. You've missed out on several birthday presents for her to live. I thought I mentioned this here. I watched this hour-long video on fixing face and suggested moving and reformatting Revelation-specific plotlines to take place 20 years after Birthright Conquest. Gives the children time to grow up normally with their families at the cost of Revelation's perfect ending, quote-unquote perfect, where most playable characters survive. You also agree Azura Jacob, no, that Azura Caden was really cute. You paired Azura Jacob and Caden Felicia. Interesting. I don't know if anything quite beats what I saw from those two, but we'll probably check out those scenes too. Last episode you got Gaius, I mean Asugi. In this episode you got Tharja, I mean Rhajat. I do like Hinoka's hair on her. It's a bold color, but I think it works for her. Pretty sure Ryoma can basically solo Birthright. He's that good. Yeah, that he's great. Whenever I want him to get a whole bunch of scenes, I'm just gonna send him alone on a map with somebody. I was like, go, just kill everything. Kill everything. Songstress actually learns 4 skills, which is nice. I wish some of Jacob's dialogue here was different if he was Shigure's father. I would never have known. It's not different, but, you know. I think there's, like, certain ones that are, like, a little different. Or at least, like, certain scenes that are a little different. Support scenes. I think you guys mentioned a couple of those. Or maybe just one of them. Rend Heaven. If an enemy is using a physical weapon, your physical stat is added to, and vice versa for magical. For example, it procs when Hayato is using a scroll against someone with an axe. Hayato wouldn't deal extra damage. It procs when Hayato uses a scroll against a tome user, he would deal bonus damage. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Rhajat didn't actually inherit any skill from Hayato. She starts the diviner with both skills. Oh, well, yeah, okay, that's fine because he also only has those. Well, you know, I'm not super duper focused on skills unless one of those skills is lethality, in which I'm like, okay, we gotta get that. What is it with Aubade always ending up in the hot spring with guys? Not always. First Sayuri, now Scarlet is suddenly Scottish. I think it fit. If you're wondering which of the remaining guys have Obade's potential, have sons for Obade's potential husband, Ryoma, Takumi, Hinata, Jacob. Reminder that the boss of Selkie's Paralogue can be captured and Caden needs to reach her quickly. Okay, that's good to know, good to know. I hope for either a new Fire Emblem game or a remake of Fire Emblem 4. And we'll see. The Gaming Bear also replied, Chief Fuga, while reading this, I leave him to his own devices for 2 months. 2 months! He already becomes royalty and a father. 2 months! Jeez Louise. Lauren. I had to see if I'd be in a jury today. Freaking jury duty. I read that, I think the day when this dropped, and I was like, oh, a shame. Everyone plaid down buttons. Let's see. Ships. I've noticed that I don't change my ships depending on the path, based on Revelation, so if not available, they're just single. That's hilarious. Azura and a ship that's not available in Birthright. Interesting. And Caden x Kagero. I love Kagero. Felicia. I love Felicia. Hinako has such a bright hair color. I'll need to remember to talk about something when we get Kaze's kid, which will probably be next time. I didn't see anything. Well, yeah, your eyes are closed. I wonder who's going to become the witch. I personally go towards Hana. A, simp. B, 20 magic plus at level 10. But anyone with witch is going to be awesome. I think I made a decision on that, but I think we can also get another witch thing from one of the DLCs. Sonic Gaming. She's back from Awakening with a new hairstyle, but Tharja shall pursue her avatar, whether they are male or woman. Fun fact, Tharja is the only female character that can romance Corrin. However, in Conquest there was another They should have also had this option because of her character, but was never implemented, which sucks. That's a shame. That's a big old shame. The Gaming Bear. Let's see. What was the talking point in this one? Yes. Jacob keeps trying to mind control AV into locking in that S support. He's getting close. I'm gonna accidentally click it. I'm gonna be like, well, okay, whatever. Silas having to hold him back for dear life. Also, yeah, Hayato has a lot to explain to Chifuga. Yeah, I also realized Aubade has a fox-in-law, I mean brother-in-law. Yeah. Hoshiden. And I guess technically Nor, family tree wasn't satisfied with just dragons, pineapples, and lobsters, I guess. Bun nevermore, tie the knot with Jakob or Rhajat. Think that those would be the most interesting options. Well, there's still Silas, and Silas is my guy. Nathan. And how long have we been running? We have been technically running for like 10-ish minutes. Because I know the first like 2 minutes was like, where's my iPad? I can't read my comments. I could have read my comments on my phone, my laptop, but I was like, I'm stubborn. Stubborn, I tell you. Nathan, time for some good old-fashioned unit reviews. Asugi, I'll share your specific version of kid growth rates for those interested, as I will be going with those forward too. Yes. Rhajat is going to suffer massively for you, and it's unfortunately entirely down to the way growths are passed down in this game. You hate to see that. The magic-related kids are often, more often than not, going to get absolutely screwed in the stat department because, well, there just aren't many parents with good magic stats. It's arguably even more of a problem in Conquest because Leo's child is magic-based, and the only unit, magic units in Conquest is Elise, and, well, they can't do that thing. Overall, your Rhajat isn't going to be bad, but like Asugi, I think other mages you already have are going to be faster, or rather outclass her. Which is unfortunate, but I probably won't use her unless it's for supports. And I'm sure her supports are interesting to say the least. Kinda how weird how in a few days we've managed to meet 2 boys voice acted by Matt Mercer in 2 different games. Oh yeah, because I guess this was right before, or rather right after the episode of Persona 5 Royal, that's correct. Let's see. Anyway, Shigure, the second and last male Pegasus Knight in the series, is probably the best of the kids you have so far. Cadence stat spread complements Shigure fantastically. On top of that, Shigure is a rare kid in Fates who isn't exactly the same class as their canon parent. He doesn't have to directly compete with Azura. He's pretty much hands down better than Tsubaki and rivals Hinoka too. He might actually be your best flyer right now. Oh, that's kind of hype. Okay. Usually I think people keep Shigure as a more supportive unit, but yours could very well turn into a terror on the battlefield. I might play around with him. I'll just include down here the canon promotions are Rhajat to Onmyoji and Shigure to Falcon Knight. You know what hurts my soul? Seeing the Caden professional dodge tank got hit with a 7% chance to hit. You hate to see that. One of the benefits to going certain classes to S rank is to get certain weapons. Yeah. There's only one class per weapon that, weapon type that can reach S rank in a given weapon type. It could also very well be the deciding factor, promoting units in a certain way. In Birthright, Swordmaster gets S swords, Spearmaster gets S lances, Sniper gets S bows, and Ninja gets S shuriken. I see. Yes, Staff gets an S rank. It has one use. It can be used to revive a dead character. So what you're saying is I should probably most definitely keep going with Jacob and not switch him on classes, huh? Okay, certainly interesting, but it's useless, though I can say from first-hand experience that staff can be used for some pretty nice tactics if you're willing to kill someone off, or maybe lure in or debuff a powerful enemy, then revive them later on in the map. I see. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Jessica mentioned this, but yes, Zora's class gets 4 skills since she can't promote. This goes for other special seal classes like Witch that don't have promotions. You can get these skills at 25 and 35, I believe, and honestly, in terms of the skills you can pass down, the one that Azura gets at 25 is probably the only good one in her songstress set. Unfortunate. I'm not sure why, but Silas' supports with the designated female mage in both Birthright and Conquest are supports that I really like. I agree. That one for Silas and Orochi, I liked it a lot. I really do. And if I don't choose Silas, which I still very well might, I might just pop him and Orochi. I also feel like I might be getting close to a decision too. I think I have to. So the seal you got for promoting for someone to Witch is a very good class. I don't feel there are many characters in Birthright who can take huge advantage of it. It kind of sucks that it's a female exclusive class, so that'll lose Sakura, Felicia, Orochi, and Rhajat. Sakura and Felicia make good witches, but at this point, in the same starting at the E rank, magic is pretty terrible. Orochi doesn't really benefit from the class as well as it would seem on paper, because yeah, I mean, like she's pretty good where she is right now. But I chose one witch. I was just like, oh, you know, let's get one. Let's get one. Just to close off, I'd like to remind you to keep the fact that Ryoma and Sakura are siblings, and I did keep that in mind because I've been grinding supports for the both of them. Or really more so Ryoma, because he came in late and I was like, that's my guy. I like him. He's out here killing everyone left and right. And Thunder. You dabbled a bit in an awakening, but you can still rename weapons in this game. And you pointed out since they don't break, you might want to do that. Because, you know, it just feels more personal. And I might do that. Neat details is someone's wearing a lottery hat, which can be brought from the accessory shop. They'll more often appear there. And I've yet to confirm or deny the other accessories if they have the same functions, like kitchen or arena. But it would be nice since characters are better at cooking than others. Likewise with the arena. That would be nice. I haven't used the kitchen nearly enough. And if I recall, Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valencia is also fully, maybe, mostly voice acted. This for sure set the precedent for 3 houses having full voice acting. I'm here for it. I didn't mean to beat you here. It is nice to spend time together, though. The water's perfect. I could soak here all day. Better not, though, or I might melt. Oh, this is heavenly. Whoever thought of bathing in these was a genius. Nice. See, she's here with the ladies, with the girls. Someone else is arriving. Wait, please don't be male. Wait, please. Okay. Whoo! Of course. Look who it is! Hehe. I thought you'd be here. I was stalking you. A long soak would be divine. This feels incredible. You know what I like best about bathing here? The view. Oh! Okay. I see you're out here shooting your best. You know what? I cannot. Also, I think I said thank you for the comments, but once again, thank you for the comments. She's out here shooting her best shot, and I cannot fault her for it. And we'll see how good her shot is, because we have one support with her, but we have a bunch of supports to view. I said last time I'm gonna try and focus on Azama and Hinata. Hinata, I got 2-4. Azama, I got 3-4, even though this one doesn't matter because we are definitely cashing in on Takumi and Oboro today. It's what Oboro would want, so I was like, you know what, let's do it. When we hop back around to Revelations, if we get her in Revelations, I'm pretty sure we'll probably get her in Revelations if we get, like, everyone in Revelations. We'll pop her with somebody else. But for right now, we're gonna pop that one. We're also gonna pop Rinkah and Kaze. Because I don't know why, or yes, they're S scene, yeah. I was like, did we get their A scene? We sure did. And I was like, I like all of their scenes, I like those. And I think those are the only 2 S ones that we can view right now, except for Jakob and Aubade, which we're not cashing in on, but we may cash in on. Eventually. There's still Silas. But I feel comfortable leaving Silas with Orochi, but y'all know I love Silas, so maybe not. And we'll just have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. For right now, let's get some Azama scenes, because we haven't really gotten any except for Setsuna once. Let's start with Azama, Orochi. The tent looks so much nicer when it's all neat and tidy. I'm relieved that everything is back in its proper place, especially since this is where we gather for big meetings. Oh, that's right. I have to polish up everyone's armor. I almost forgot. Geez, some of this gear's gotten awfully damaged. I'll have to give it my full attention. Wah! Azama, how long have you been standing over there? Oh, just a few minutes. Long enough to hear you talking to yourself like a crazy person. Well, why didn't you say anything? And how dare you call me crazy? I wasn't acting weird at all. Well, most people don't just stand around talking to themselves. It's funny that you want to impress everyone so much. Oh, I have to polish that armor. Look at me, I'm cleaning the tent. How ridiculous. What? Oh gosh, she's got that evil glare. What did you just say? Whoa, calm down, your expression totally changed just now. For a moment, I thought you were transformed into a demon. It's like your aura completely shifted. I've never seen that happen before. You're scaring me. I think I should probably go. Excuse me. Azama, you get back here right now. And thus Azama died. Sakura. How do you feel about Azama? Lady Sakura, can I ask you something? Yes, of course. What is it? Why is it that you're so selfless? It seems like you're always helping other people. Well, I don't know if selfless is the right word, but it's interesting. Because we've seen her scenes with other people, a couple other people, and she does not consider herself selfless. She considers herself more selfish. I mean, you're a princess, right? Shouldn't you be barking orders at people? Why should you ever have to lift a finger? Well, now that I think about it, not only are you a princess, you're the youngest in the royal family. You should be spoiled rotten. No, I don't think so. Oh, if I were in your shoes, the liberties I would take. I'm very jealous of your position, Lady Sakura. But I've never seen that sprite from her. But oh, you've really angered up my envy now. I'm consumed by burning jealousy. Good day. What just happened? Yo, not for nothing, I do like Sakura. Felicia. Oh, there you are, Felicia. Hello, Azama. Is something the matter? I've heard that you're a servant here, or should I say maid? That's what it's called here, right? It sure is. I've often heard that maids have to devote themselves to their masters completely. That meticulously performing one's duties is the most important aspect of life. Is that true? If so, being a maid must require a truly generous spirit. Something like that. But your description is a little bit extreme. Well, I never said that you were carrying out your duties successfully, Azama, please. Hey, that's not very... First everyone's out here bullying Hana, now they're out here bullying Felicia. What I really wanted to know is how it feels to be so devoted to another person. It seems like a unique situation. You want to know how it feels? I'm just curious to know what it's like to live for someone else. To take care of their many unique needs. That's a difficult question. I just want to do the best job that I can. I want to assist the people who mean the most to me. It's not terribly complicated. No, that's actually even more confusing. Maybe it's beyond my comprehension. Aren't you a retainer? Shouldn't you kind of have the same vibe going on? Are you really so sad that you feel like you have to live for other people? No, it's not. That's not it at all. I think it's totally natural to live for those you care about. Perhaps your equivalent of natural is different from mine. Well, if that's true, why don't you try working with me as a maid for a while? That might clear up your confusion. Are you serious? That sounds like such a pain in the neck. Maybe that could help you understand my perspective better. Perhaps you're right. I don't know if I can really devote myself to someone like you have, though. What do you think? It might be difficult for you, but it wouldn't hurt to try, right? Your reasoning does make a lot of sense. Honestly, the idea of being a maid makes me want to grind my teeth. I guess I could help you out for a bit. Just until I get to the bottom of this. Great. I'll probably ask for your help soon. Because Felicia's not the best of maids in the world, is she? She's truly and sincerely not, but we love her to bits anyway. She's got two with the boys. Hinata's got 2. Hana's got... Well, let's just start with Hinata, with, Hana first. Every time I swing from the left, my hair gets in my face. I love long hair, but this is getting unmanageable. Maybe if I brush it back and tie it differently? Oh, hey there, Hinata. Or Hana. I'm Hinata. Hello, Hinata. Wait, yeah, he's got long hair too, it's just tied back. Did I catch you in the middle of a break from training? Yep, I needed to stop for a minute and adjust my hair. Wow, that seems like a pretty girly thing for you to do. Hinata! It's not a matter of appearance, it keeps falling in front of my face. Huh. I guess that isn't a common problem for guys. You have long hair. We're more concerned with practicality than appearance. It must be rough for you to maintain your looks with all the fighting you do. What do you mean? That's pretty condescending. Is it? I don't think that's the most condescending thing he could have said. Don't get so prickly. I'm actually kind of impressed, really. It doesn't sound that way to me. I bet you think I'm a less capable fighter, since I have to worry about more than you do. The only way to prove yourself is with a sparring match, I say. Very well, I accept your challenge. Here I come. Are you ready? Yeah, bring it on! Yo, why is she always fighting people? Why is she out here fighting people left and right? Felicia? That was some sigh, Felicia. What's the matter? Ah, hello, Hinata. I was just washing some clothes and accidentally spilled dye on them, Felicia. Bro. So I'm feeling a little bad about how incredibly clumsy I am. Don't let it worry you. Everyone makes mistakes now and then. I know, but if you're afraid, if you failed as often as I do, you'd be sighing too. Well, let's do something to cheer you up. What do you have in mind? Remember that I'm clumsy. Well, I like to take practice swings with my sword. Bro. That's literally a recipe for disaster. It just feels good to focus on form. Something like that, maybe? Aha, I see. So I should pick something I'm already good at, then. Yeah, exactly. Maybe some talent you're naturally inclined towards. Maybe falling, tripping, breaking things? Let me see. Oh, I can create a kind of chilling aura. It's cold enough to make icicles. Oh, that's amazing. I've never heard of anyone who can do that. Hey, wow, just seeing your reaction has improved my mood a bit. Awesome. Just remember my reaction when you're making ice. I bet it, this is kind of cute. I bet it helps. Yes, I'll do just that. Not bad. Not bad. I want to wait for their A scene real quick. Let's go, you and Ryoma. Lord Ryoma, is there something I can do for you, Felicia? No. Wait. Yes. I mean, I was just hoping to get to know you better, my lord. Felicia, I'm flattered, but... No, not like that. I just mean you're very important to Lady Aubade. And because I'm her maid, it's only right that we should try to be friends. Ah, I see. Yes, I suppose that does make sense. Hooray! Then, as an offering of friendship, I present to you rice balls. I just made them. Here, try one. And thus Lord Ryoma died. And I don't mind if I do. Thank you. Oh. Lord Ryoma, what's wrong? Poison! Poison? Who's poisoned you, my lord? You. Some dark substance in these rice balls. Need water. Huh? Oh, that isn't poison, my lord. It's chocolate. I thought it would... Felicia! I might have the same reaction. I thought it would have given it a nice Norian kick to that bland old rice. This is chocolate? I'm sorry to say it, Felicia, but it does not pair well with rice. No. Really? What? Oh no, I'm so sorry. Everyone makes mistakes. Ugh, so bitter. Maybe you should try diluting it with milk. Maybe. Anyway, at least I know better. Next time they'll be better, I promise. next time. Just you wait, Lord Ryoma. I'll make the tastiest rice balls you've ever had. Wait, Felicia! Perhaps I should prepare myself for the worst. I like that set too, actually. I like that set too. Oh man, but I also do like Ryoma and Kagero's so far. Which means I should probably try and check out Hinata and Kagero as well. But I also gotta make sure we get someone for Sakura. Who do I have for Jakob if we don't marry Jakob? Maybe I should try and get him and Sakura at A and see if I enjoy those as well. Alright, well, let's keep on keeping on though. Jakob and Kagero C. Hello there, Kagero. I'm just on my way to... What in the world is that painting? Hello, Jakob. It's just a normal painting. Is there something the matter? What was your inspiration for this image? I'm having trouble picturing the subject as anything that exists in our reality. Doesn't it resemble a cat to you? A cat? You mean this was supposed to be a painting of a cat? No, not supposed to be. It is a painting of a cat. I don't know about that. If I close one eye and tilt my head to the left and squint a little, I think I see an older woman smiling as she sits on a pincushion. That's not at all what I painted. It's odd that you see that. It is quite odd indeed. I promise you what I've painted here is a cat. A cat with the features decidedly unlike any cat I have ever seen. That's fine. Honestly, I wasn't planning on showing this painting to anyone anyway. So first, Kagero is making some pretty strange flower arrangements. Then some pretty odd paintings. Okay. Alright. Silas, Hana, A. In fact, I think we only have A and S scenes left to view. So I'll start with Silas and Hana, and we'll clock in their A scene. You won the match yesterday, and if I carry the 5, we're tied, Silas. Why don't we face off today and settle this for good? I agree. I was just about to suggest the very same thing. You sound confident, but can you back that up with your skill? Prepare yourself. Here I come! Kuh! This isn't over! Yeah! Huh! Whew. Looks like this match goes to me. I don't know about that. I think I landed enough blows to claim victory. Not a chance. This fight was all mine. Bluster all you like. I can see your weapon is shaking from exhaustion. Face it, my loyalty is greater. Ugh. At first, after I saw you on the battlefield, I thought it'd be easy enough to beat you. You've really improved over such a short time. You too. I guess your Nor background isn't a total waste. You really pushed me to my limits. I could say the same for you. I have a new respect for the Hoshidans. You know, all of this is kind of amusing. What do you mean? Well, we've both become better fighters because of an argument about our friends. That's true. And that's not the only thing that's changed. Honestly, I get kind of bored on the days that we aren't able to spar. The same thing happens to me. Really? We were fighting about our best friends, but we ended up becoming best friends. It's one heck of a story. That's so true. Then, should we stop fighting? I don't want our new friendship to suffer. Never! We can continue to compete exactly because we're good friends. It's not true friendship if you can't battle with each other. True! Ha! That's a good point. Okay, stand up. Let's go another round. I'm going to put all of my feelings for Lady Sakura into this fight. And you'll see just how dedicated I am to Lady Aubade. Okay. I enjoyed that. I don't think it's probably not his best. It's probably not his best A scene, but I enjoyed it. Where's Silas? Who else do we have you with A? Married. Not married. I wouldn't be too mad about cashing in this one, but his strongest A scene so far is definitely Orochi in my opinion. Of the ones that I've seen, and we've seen most of them. I haven't seen Hinata, haven't seen Felicia. I guess we could see Felicia. I'm kind of curious on how their scenes continue to go, actually. Oboro, Takumi. Yeah, we got some S scenes to cash in, and that's it. Am I 100% gonna lock in either one of these? Yes for these two. And you know what? Yeah for these two. We're gonna save those other two for last, though. Let's go Oboro, Takumi. Oh, I know it can only be reached once. Let's do it for her. Lord Takumi. What's wrong, Oboro? It's about those people who wanted me to pick out outfits for them. Oh, right. I did my best to spread the word of how good you are. The people are probably dying by now to have the Oboro help them with their wardrobe. Worked out well, huh? Your fashion sideline is a guaranteed success. So, about that. I'm really sorry, but could you tell all those people it's not happening? What? Why? Everyone was so excited to see what you would pick out for them, myself included. Well, Boro, something wrong? I'm so sorry, Lord Takumi. This is totally my fault. I could count myself lucky to have a master like you. But when you're this nice to me, it makes it hard to control my feelings for you. I don't think I'll be a very good retainer as long as I can't hide them. Oboro, are you saying... I love you, Lord Takumi. Loved you for a long time. Oboro, I know, you say it to basically everyone, very loudly. Even when I'm around, but just not directly to me. I know that it's unacceptable for a retainer to feel this way about her master, is it? Especially for the retainer to be a prince. I'm way below your station. And, since I'm no good to you anymore, I'm going to bow out quietly. So you're declining all the fashion requests and stepping down as my retainer. Yes. A retainer like me will only bring you trouble, Lord Takumi. That's very disappointing to hear. I know. And I'm sorry. Not about you leaving. But you seriously thought I didn't know about how you felt about me? Exactly! Exactly! You scream into the heavens! What? I knew almost since you started that you were interested. It's very clear! You did? And it's a good thing you are, because I love you too. Oh. I had hoped you'd be my bride someday. Lord Takumi! So don't worry about it, Oboro. Our relationship isn't in jeopardy. It's okay for you to think of me as the only one for you, because that's how I think of you too. I never thought you'd, but and everyone was, and I just, it's alright, dry those eyes. I wanted you to be your own woman even after we got married. That's why I wanted to help, I was helping you get your fashion business off the ground. Oh, Takumi. So please, reconsider. Stay with me, and help all your new clients dress their best. Yeah, that'd be amazing, man. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be real cool. Good. Let's not hear any more nonsense about quitting everything, okay? I'm sorry I didn't say anything, something sooner. But starting today, we'll work together to bring peace and fulfill your dreams and do all the things together. I can't believe this. I'll never leave your side, Lord Takumi. Not ever. Let me stay with you until the day I die. Definitely. I wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah, that was the right decision. That was the right decision. That was big time the right decision. This one, I've kind of been questioning. I've been on and off again, but I think I'm gonna lock it in. I'm gonna lock in these two as well. Hello! You again. Another load of sweets to drop off? No, there's something I wish to discuss with you. Discuss? You look disappointed. Perhaps you were craving more sweets? I suspected as much. Well then, our first discussion can wait. First, we must find you some treats. No, that's okay. You're not responsible for my stomach, you know. Yes, but I like to make sure you are content. If I could have it my way, you'd never suffer from anything ever again. That's a little weird. I can take care of myself, Kaze. I know, but I'm afraid I can't help it. I'm in love with you. What? I love you, Rinkah. I wish to be your partner in all things. So, that's why you've been bringing me all this candy. Yes and no. I'd like to think I'd acted the same way even if I didn't love you. But I can't deny that I took a particular pleasure in helping you as a result. And I know a part of me was happy that you kept your sweet tooth a secret. Because it meant I could do something special for you. Kaze, I'm sorry, I have acted dishonorably. Cut the crap, cut the dutiful ninja crap, Kaze. You've done no such thing. And I guess it wouldn't be the worst thing, being with you. Sure, yeah, why not? I see. So then, you have no strong feelings for me? Perhaps you should forget I said anything. I do not wish to pressure you into something you are indifferent to. No, you big dumb oaf. Are you really gonna make me spell it out for you? Fine, I love you too, and I want to be with you, you gorgeous dastard. Oh, she spelled it out. Now can we move on, please? Well, okay then. So, what do we do now? Bring me candy, you oaf. Yep, there it is. You start by rounding me up another sack of treats. As you wish, my love. And thus, he spent his days and nights gathering sweets for Rinkah. And you know what? I'm here for it. I'm here for that energy. No, we're not done. You two have a scene. Go for it. Stare. Hello, Rhajat, did you need something? Nope. I see. Would you mind not staring at me so intently? Why? I'm not making any noise or physically disturbing you. I suppose that's true, but it just makes me feel a little uncomfortable. Every time I turn around, you're there, peeking at me. And you know I don't have full 20/20 vision. Don't worry about it, I'm just watching over you. But why? Because you're my soulmate, of course. Oh, what makes you say that? We barely know each other. This is just our S support. Our C support. Because you saved my life. Watching over you for the rest of yours is the least I can do. I actually think that's the most you could do, Rhajat. And it's not necessary. Yes, I saved your life, but you would have done the same for me as anyone would. Rhajat's gonna be like, no, no, I wouldn't. Sure. Anyway, even if you hadn't saved my life, our fates are already intertwined. How so? You really don't remember? This is going to be fun. I'll be observing you even more carefully from now on. Well, this went poorly. What don't you remember? I'm concerned, but intrigued. We'll save. Those were the majority of the sports we're going to view today. Today we are going to hit up a paralogue and hit up another chapter. Chapter 16, we'll probably end with chapter 16. For now, we're going to hit up Kaze, Takumi. We want to hit up Selkie, Kaiden's daughter, Hunter and Prey, and we got to reach her quick. So we're going to bring Azura, clearly. Selkie discovers a way to the outside world, but is attacked by bandits when she arrives. Kaiden, originally on his way to visit, rushes to save her. Save your girl. Save your daughter. Save your baby girl. Go ahead and do it. Kaiden. Paralogue 10. Hunter and Prey.
Wait.
Oh, I love the blue in her hair. What? Oh, is that from Azura? Is the blue in her hair from Azura? I love that. I like that. I like the little flare. Wait, come back, little bird. No good, it's gone. No fair flying and stuff. Guess I'll have to learn how to fly too. Doesn't sound too hard. I'm sorry? I'll just find the tallest tree around and jump. Someone needs to watch her. Huh? What's that glowy doorway? Hello, anyone home?
Hello? Anyone?
Huh, nothing. Oh, I'll just take a quick peek inside. What is this place? So many unfamiliar scents. Yeah, what's that smell? Daichi! Oh, we can capture that man's? Oh, we're gonna capture that man's. What have we here, Kitsune? Oh, where? Oh, you mean me. Must be my lucky day. I can sell a Kitsune for a fortune. Dead or alive, too, so I might as well make this easy. Dead will be fine. Huh. What does selling mean? Oh, this is dead thing. Weird. Caden, you have not taught your daughter anything, have you? Whatever, it sounds like— oh no! Sounds like fun! Hey, let's play, mister. And do I smell more of your friends in the wind? I do! Let's all play! Everyone. We've got it surrounded. Keep our circle tight so it doesn't escape. Yikes. Can't wait to see my Selkie. Yata's like, I'm glad you have a daughter who's not crazy. Good for you, Caden. Good for you. Every time I go to see her in the Deep Realm, my daughter's even more amazing.
Is that so?
Is that so? And you say she's a kitsune too?
Sure thing.
Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Her fur's just like mine. And now it's probably gotten even glossier since the last time I saw her. Hey, don't get any funny ideas about Selkie, I'm warning you. Don't lay your finger on her or else. Which I mean in the worst possible way. You're kidding, right? I know people sometimes hunt your kind. But you do realize I'm a friend, don't you?
No, no, no!
Get away from her, she's nuts!
Need a hand?
Need a hand? Oh wait, you're probably not the sort I should help. Another one? Another what? A kitsune here in the woods? By any chance, you don't mean a kitsune girl, do you? Looks like me, stunning fur, twinkle in the eye.
What?
Yeah, more or less. I like how it's just like, oh yeah, actually, that makes a lot of sense. I smell Selkie and more of your kind near her. You intend to put your filthy paws on my daughter? Well, I guess it's time I show you what I mean by or else. Okay, I guess it's time to murder, huh? Alright, well, let's view the map, because we got to do some things, don't we? Selkie's all the way over here. We have to reach her relatively quickly, because she is surrounded. She is surrounded, to say the least. My gosh. At least she's got 2 concoctions on her. We're dealing with a bunch of level 17s, so we shouldn't be too pressed for you're a level 9 promoted unit. My gosh. Okay, well, I could see this map could be a problem, but it doesn't look like it will be a problem. So let's uncheck everyone real quick. You two are definitely coming. We're gonna bring Azura too. Let's bring Azama, and which of his scenes did I like the most so far? Really Felicia's, I'm gonna be completely honest. I want to see him working as a maid. But I also like Felicia and Ryoma's scenes. Or rather, the one scene that I've seen so far. I want to see him, you know, quote-unquote get poisoned. So we'll send out Felicia. Also, yeah, she's our witch. Surprise. Felicia, you can hang out with... Azama, you have not gotten any scenes with Hana? You haven't. Azama, you can hang out with Hana this map. Sakura... You can hang out with Sakura, actually. I kind of liked I liked the one time we ever saw Sakura give that face. It was kind of neat. Where's my guy? Takumi, I guess you could come. Jakob. We want to get Jacob's A scene with somebody, don't we? Jakob, we want to get your A scene with Sakura as well. Gosh darn it. Dang. We're really out here shuffling, aren't we? Okay. Ryoma with Felicia, Azura with Caden, Azama kind of with Sakura, I guess. For now, maybe. I don't even know. We could get Azama and Setsuna their other scene, but kind of also want to get Azama scenes with Setsuna. Not Azama scenes, Ryoma scenes with Setsuna. Man, I don't know. You two can come. You... Silas, I think we have someone with a B scene for you. No, I'm kind of decided on Silas. If Silas doesn't marry Aubade, which he might, he'll probably marry Orochi. Which at this point I think I'm evenly happy with the both of those. Jakob, and there's also like one character that you guys are like, oh, you should wait for this character too. And I think that's coming very shortly. Kagero, we can bring how many more people? 2. You two are paired up, you'll be paired up with, I mean, let's just bring people and we'll see what happens. Hinata and Setsuna. They had a scene together. Hana, Hinata had... I liked Hinata's scene with Felicia, didn't I? I did. Oh gosh darn it. I might want to, I think I'm going to try and push for them for a second. Let's just bring these people, let's start pairing up when we go to view the map. View map, let's zoom in real quick. So first and foremost, let's go... Hinata, where are you? You're right there, and Felicia, where's the pink hair? Where's the pink hair? You're right there. You two can pair up for a little bit. Caden, you can pair up with Azura. Aubade has to come, I guess, doesn't she? Yeah. I mean, you two can pair up, that's fine. Silas and Aubade can pair up, I guess. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Because I still need to, like, get there a scene, like, you know, get it ready. Sakura... Sure. You can pair up here. I'm okay with that. You can... I mean, we don't really have to bring Jakob, I guess. Let's take out Jakob and I... Oh, hold on. Let's view the map again real quick, because we do have a bunch of archers. I think. I was gonna say we could bring, Shigure. But maybe not this map. I keep forgetting we have a secondary for... Bet. Oh, you know what? Bet. Sure, go ahead. Let's see what she can do. Does she have... Savage Blow. Okay. We'll save. And let's get going. Everyone's paired up. We just gotta get Caden over there. And Caden should really be fine. I could have put him in a different spot, though. Sure enough, could have done that. Let's see. Yeah, I could have swapped their positions. That's a, whatever. That's fine. Because it seems like he'll just be okay on this map. Famous last words, but he should just be okay on this map. We can just start carving a path. Also, is it defeat the commander or route everyone? Route everyone, my favorite. Can't wait to see some reinforcements show up on this map, right? Hee hee ha ha, of course that won't happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, and I think everyone here knows it's gonna happen. They're gonna be like, I can't wait to see Evie handle these reinforcements. Are you not with anybody? Oh. Well, sorry, Hana. I thought I paired you with somebody. You can chill with Daniela, I guess. What does Daniela have in her inventory? Oh, is that a future me problem? That should be a now me problem. She does not have anything. That was a mistake. We've made a grand mistake. Uh-oh. here. Switch, you wait there. She's kind of in danger. How much danger is she in? Plenty. Plenty of danger. Attack, murder. Good on you, Ryoma. You're a hero, a legend, a savior. And you two can't do too much. So you'll just wait there, that's fine. That's okay, that's 6 damage. Okay, thankfully you did. That's a kind of dope club, I kind of like it. Going in there, nice, nice. You're coming over here. Ooh, oh, it's only a 22% chance to hit. This man is a dodging legend. He got hit.
Are you alright?
Bro! That's got a higher chance to hit. Watch he dodges this one. I'll just be mad. Here I am, angry. Who would have thunk? Who knew? I knew. I knew that I would be mad. Problem solved. Nice, nice. Surprised that nobody went and attacked our girl over here who has literally nothing. Why are you going up? What's it? Selkie? Why? I appreciate she's not in like danger now, but like you gotta get schmoovin'. You gotta get schmoovin', my guy. Get schmoovin' right there. This is funny. Hey, trade. Yes. No. What I need you to do is, I guess, come back here and access the convoy. You can use magic and healing, which is nice. You can take one of those. Oh, you have B? You're B? Oh gosh, you start off with B? Oh, that's beautiful. Hey, take, We got a couple of these at full. You take one of those. Take one of those too. That looks good to me. You wait there. Alright, you get in here, you do some work. Go ahead, get in there, you do some work, you do your work, and just like only Aubade can. Like only Aubade can. You guys should. I guess you need the experience more. Yeah, go for it. Just don't miss. If you miss, I'll be furious. I'm not mad. Nice. Very nice. Okay. That lets you carve a path forward. Yeah, you can handle all of them. You can come down here. Because Felicia needs the experience more. Use the paper. Why not? It's a piece of paper! Look at this! Yo. The animations on the witch class
Whatever works.
look so cool. Admittedly. Level 35 witch, when did that happen? Oh, because she came in. She came in at a higher level than everyone else. I guess. I don't know. I don't know how the witch class works. But she's level 35. When I say I have no idea, I don't know. She must have come in at a higher level and I just didn't realize. I don't know. Hey, give me this. Or maybe it boosts your numbers? I don't know. I have no idea. Y'all can explain that. I'll read them in the comments next time. Or as this drops, and then read them out loud next time. And I'll be like, oh, yes, I understand that now. So she's gonna get attacked. Yo, the fact that Ryoma can attack from a diagonal, this man's is unfair. This man's is so unfair. Look at him. He's unstoppable. He can't be topped. He can't be tamed. Look, I'm not watching anything. He's impossible to defeat. He's unbreakable. Uh-oh, someone might hit him. 8% chance to hit? No. See, he cleared out all of those people. Every single one of them. Every last one of them. Gosh, he's so incredible. He's amazing. They're all attacking Aubade. So we'll probably have the S support for my guy ready. Oh, ooh, that could hurt actually. That could leave us with just 10. Oh right, we had full shields. I shouldn't have been worried. Shouldn't have been worried. Never should have been worried. I only hit for 5, but it won't hit because full shields. Full shields is a mechanic that I kind of just finally like understand, and I see it. Gosh, she keeps going so far. Good job. Did she crit? Oh yeah, she crit. I like that. I like the sound of that. At least you're closer. Yeah, you're closer. That's nice. So come like next turn, he'll be able to get there. Unless she walks over there to attack people. Oh my gosh! I might have to redo this map solely to ensure that we get her to safety. Ryoma, you gotta come up here. You gotta come up here and do some work to just the people up here.
We can win this one.
I almost think I should have separated this turn and then just had you go up and then you go up, because you're gonna probably attack this homie. I don't know if you've got the movement, the movement to get up there. Okay. Here, I'm okay with that, because that's free experience for you. That'll maybe get you, yeah, it'll get you close to getting another skill. What skill did you just get, actually? Shadow Gift? We've seen that before. Enables non-dark mages to use dark magic. Nice. Nice, that's actually really nice. So we could, like, switch her from, I probably won't switch her from Witch, but we could switch her from Witch whenever we want. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Whew, maybe shouldn't have been as fine as I was with that. Those guys can't reach her, so we just have to take out these two people, which shouldn't, it could actually be an issue. Might not be an issue if you two can take out the person down there. Oh, but also you exist now. Ah, yeah, we'll be fine. Because I was about to say, she should be able to slap. That's 24, that's 26. Don't mind if I do. Good job on you. Ooh! Ooh! Love that. Hold on, she might be out here being useful. Hold on a second. Just wait a hot second. That sounds useful to me. Alright, you two next.
You're not alone.
Aubade, pick up a couple experience points. Experience. And then you two come over here and get ready to start healing people. Good. Don't even need to watch it because you're not going to take any damage. You're going that way, you're going that way. Of course you go forward and to right there. That's so far up. Selkie! You'll be able to reach her anyway. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Talk.
Here to save the day.
Selkie, are you alright?
Daddy!
You came to play too? Huh? These people aren't playing, and you mustn't play with them. Not now, not ever, nuh-uh, no way.
Boo!
Boo, why not? After all I went to all the trouble of rounding them up for a game. Grumble, grumble. Huh. What was that again? And where did you pick up such ugly words? Never mind, daughter, just listen. These men want your fur.
Oh.
My fur, but I'm wearing it. How can they? Oh, I get it.
Let me at him.
Let me at him. Or wait, I've got a game for you, daughter. It's called Hunt the Humans. That should be fun. Well, that became a little bit more brutal than I expected. Hey. Yeah, she does kind of slap. Hold up. She does slap a little bit. I didn't know that she slap, 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 clap, clap, clap out here. Alright. Okay. And then Ryoma's out here too. You know, if anything terrible happens, Ryoma's here to save the day. That's my guy. We love Ryoma out here. Alright. Okay, so first and foremost, y'all heal her. Yep. That'll do. That'll heal her. Heal her close to full. That'll get to 22, right? Nice, 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 nice. And I don't expect reinforcements at this time, to be completely honest. You can come up here, although you'll be attacked as well. Only a 20% chance to hit, though. Either one of these will KO. Oh, it won't hit you because it just won't hit you. You got full shields. Gosh, she looks great as a mage. Hold up. Hold on a second. I didn't know.
That went well.
I was out here just incorrect, but she's okay. Okay, Felicia. I'll remember that from when I'm, for next time. I'll remember that. That's something that I will remember. Can't hit you, but now I can. Good night, sweet prince. Good night, sweet prince. Delightful. And that leaves us with... What level are you actually? Level 2 sniper? Trying to get everybody that level 5 skill, but... Whew. The experience we need for that. Not fun. Give me you. That's not a KO, but that sure is. Hit him with that sweet, sweet Yato. Don't mind if I do. Because I know... Oh, you already have your level 5 skill too, don't you? So does Silas, right? Silas got Luna. Yeah, Silas got Luna. Love Luna. Loony for the Luna, as I say. Get me up here. We got those homies just chilling out. And glad that she has a staff. You could technically get a little bit of extra support with Felicia by healing there. That's just a freebie. You can come forward. Just kind of move everyone forward. Yeah, I guess move you. Oh dang, you have some great movement. You know, some schmovement even. And you don't have a... No, you don't. Kind of want to just... I should have probably actually given that to my guy. Although I do want you to raise your axe. Go for it. He's out here hitting hard. Do love Silas. He has been useful. I should have given it to you two, because you two aren't at level 5 yet. Want to get those extra skills, those skills to pay the bills. And most importantly, Orochi's not on this map, so we're not going to capture this man. Whoops. Whoops-a-daisy. That's my bad. Whoops, indeed. Whoop, whoops, whoop, there it is. Okay, well. Yeah, that's all I can say, it's my bad. Are you just a boss that can only attack from... No, you can attack that whole range. Good to know. So we'll wait for the next turn. In case we need this sweet, sweet backup. There's a mountain? Disgusting. You can come on around. You can come around there. You can come on through. Miss Witch. It'd be nice if she could take out the archer first. I kind of want to do that, because she's close to another level up, which will get her another skill. In this turn. Yeah, she could take out the archer this next turn. Or at least attack the archer this next turn, rather. You come on up. You can come on up. You can heal, just for the sake of healing. Because that's just free experience for you. Nice. And that's level 2 of the Great Master. And... Dang, I want to kind of move Ryoma a little closer this turn. Move you a little closer this turn as well, and... Just Selkie needs to move? Sure. Selkie can move up one. Wait, who else? Oh, you two need to move. Yeah, you can move up one too. Or move up a couple. There we go. Okay, so we're just not in danger. We're just vibing out here. Although that person is high level. So I kind of just want to move everyone up here in preparation in case we need a hero, need a miracle. Let's just end this turn, and now I'm confident that we can go in and do some work. You. I want you to get that sweet attack in. 16, that's just not gonna kill you. 20% chance to hit is not gonna kill you. Gosh, she looks great. She looks great in it. Just gotta keep, it's a good look on her. And, what else, what other skill are you picking up? What other skill are you picking up? 36? Witch's Brew. Which is what? Obtain medicine at the end of your action for the first 7 turns. Okay. Is that like free heals? Medicine? That sounds like free heals to me. Caden, what can you do to this man's? Oh, he can't touch you. Well, isn't that funny? How close can you get? Okay, not... Oh yeah, you can get close enough. I was gonna say not close enough, but this man's gonna attack from 1 away, and you... In the rare event that they have special dialogue, let me send you in first. And before I do this, I'm just gonna keep playing it smart. Do you have any special skills? You have no skills. So you die. That's unfortunate for you. You also have a great chance to crit. We're here to poach fair and square. You won't stop us. Caden's like, it's time to stop you. 1 hit. Dang, unfortunate that it didn't quite hit you. Perfect. Yeah, good chance to crit and you didn't. That's okay. I guess you could also come in and maybe... No. Let me think about this. Let's think about this wisely. You're close to getting a skill. Honestly, you're at the point it feels like you already should have all your skills because you're just cracked. But go ahead. Do your dance, my guy. Good job. He's so good. He's so good. That bird would have been lovely for the things that I would have done with it. Yes, of course. Dang, he's so close. He's so close to level 5. Nice.
That was fun!
But now they're all gone. Just when it was getting interesting. Can I kill all the rest of these humans? No, wait, they're friends. Selkie, you do realize that they were trying to catch you, right?
Yep.
Yep, it was like tag.
Whoa.
Daughter, it really wasn't. I'm just glad you're safe.
Hey!
Daddy, are all of your battles like this? Huh? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I can't wait to see more battles, so I'm coming with you. What? No, you're not. Yes, I am. This is gonna be way more fun than being stuck at home.
Whoa.
Battles aren't fun in games, Selkie. They're sad and deadly. They are?
I'm sorry.
I guess I just got carried away.
Nope.
Nope, no need to apologize, just as long as you understand. You know, since you and your friends saved me, I need to return the favor. That's the right thing to do, right? Oh, she's learning from the best. She's learning.
Wow.
Wow, Selkie. You really are growing up, aren't you? Yes, it's good to repay debts. Then it's settled. I can play with your friends from now on, too.
Huh?
I didn't say you could come. I guess they would like playing with you, though. Not too rough now.
I'll do my best.
She's gonna murder all of us. She's crazy. But I'm here for it. Sure am here for it. Okay. Very neat. I don't think we got any supports off of that except for Selkie's. Daniela. Dang, we didn't even get Silas and our SC, and they kind of did a little bit of work. Ryoma, Setsuna, they did get a... yes, they got a CC. And I was like, what? What on earth? Let's see. Selkie and Jakob. Jacob and Aubade still have that thing. I need to cash in on Aubade. Shigure. How? Oh, they get a scene because they're brother and sister. Oh, duh. Oh, that's neat. I like that. I'm a big fan of that. Okay. So we do have like 3 Selkie scenes to view, and I think just Ryoma and Azama. But I'm gonna save, and I'll be right back. We got some supports, and plenty of them with Selkie. I guess we gotta start with those ones. You got mom, dad, and brother. I guess we'll start with a big ol' happy family. I kind of love this, actually. Let's start with Azora. Hey, Mom, what are you doing? Want to go outside and play? Oh, Selkie, you're covered in mud. Classic. And is that blood on your legs? Yep, I was exploring the forest and I think I fell off of a cliff or two. Hee hee. Oh my. Are you alright? Did you hit your head? I'm fine, I just scraped my knees a little bit. Everything still works the way it's supposed to, see? Honey, I'm glad you're okay, but please stop doing cartwheels in here. You're flinging mud all over the place. Also, can you try to be a little bit more careful out there? God, that's no fun. What am I supposed to do? Oh, we could play indoors. We could sing a song together. That's Azora. there's so many fun things that don't involve climbing trees or falling off cliffs. Cliffhanger. I don't know, sounds boring. Oh, I have an idea. Let's play dress up. We can put makeup on and everything. Hey, that's a great idea. I've always wanted to teach you how to use makeup. Yeah, let's do it. Give me that lipstick. Whoa, hold on a second. Let me get some things together first. Alright, this is gonna be great. That's gonna go awry. This is going to be a disaster. A whole disaster. We'll do Shigure next. I'm sure I saw Shigure come this way. Did he go deeper into the forest? He wasn't in the field back there, and he definitely didn't loop back to camp. Oh, I see him. He's over there, but what is he doing all the way out here? Why is he just sitting on that tree stump? Hang on. Are those people gathered around him? No. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? Those aren't people at all. They're a bunch of forest animals. Rabbits, squirrels, and even bears? What in all the gods? And they're just sitting there like children in school, too. Well, I think that's about enough for one day. How did you all like it? Are you talking to the animals? Ah, who's there? Oh no. Oh yikes. Now they're all running away. I'm sorry, Shigure. I must have scared them off. You just startled them is all, Selkie. You startled me too. But you shouldn't worry about it. They're all very shy, so of course they'd run away. What are you doing all the way out here anyway? I was looking for you, of course. You're my brother after all. Since we grew apart from each other, I wanted to hang out and learn about you. Oh, I guess they did grow apart from each other. Well, I don't know why they didn't just like keep them in their deep realm together. That would probably be too difficult to manage. We can play and talk and do whatever else you want. Oh, really? I don't know what to say. I'm not the most entertaining person. You might be better off making friends with people who are more outgoing. Ha! No way! None of those people would be my brother after all. It's important to have a strong connection with your siblings. Don't feel like you're obligated to be my friend just because we're siblings. I don't think I'm in the best mood to try right now in any case. If you'll excuse me. Hang on a sec. I think... Wow, he took off in a hurry. There's no need to be so harsh, Shigure. I wonder why he was in a bad mood, because Selkie scared off his audience of forest creatures? Nah, I don't think that's the case. Something more is going on there. Daddy, I got a question. What's up, Selkie? If your question is how to give your fur a lustrous shine, you're in the right place. Nah, what I want to know is, what's the Kitsune Hamlet like? Oh, that's right. You've never been to the mountain where we've come from, huh? Nope, there's a bunch of Kitsunes like us there, right? I've never seen one before except me. And me, right? Oh yeah, you too. Forgot about you. But can't wait to re-meet the rest. They're a bunch of jokers, those guys. We used to run up and down the hills as foxes all day long, eating and carrying on. Oh my gosh, that sounds so fun. It sure was. Lots of good times there. It was a nice, laid-back place. I was almost tempted to stay on there as their leader. What? You were the grand high boss of all Kitsune? Oh, did I forget to tell you that? It's true, I was. Wow, Daddy, that's a big deal. It totally is, yeah. Man, thinking about it again makes me want to go back and visit the place. I'm gonna go with you, please. Will you bring me along? I'm sure there's some sort of tragic backstory, right? Never mind. Sure. It's time I introduced you to the others anyway. It's a long way from where we are now. Nope, but I'll take you someday. Someday. Yippee! I'm gonna race them. Every single Kitsune in the hamlet. You'd win too. I'd bet on it. Really? Oh, this is so exciting. Huh. Just a nice A scene with no tragic backstory. That's crazy. That's crazy. Ryoma, Setsuna, y'all hit it off. Whew. That should be enough practice for one day. I should still have time to get changed and make it to the other meeting on time. Perhaps I can even lend a hand counting supplies. Yah! Setsuna! Where did you come from? Were you hiding? It seemed like you appeared out of thin air. No. No, my lord, I wasn't hiding. Are you sure you were almost invisible? I bet you'd be an excellent spy. You clearly have some natural talent. I don't know. I was just walking how I normally walk. You shouldn't be so humble, Setsuna. The ability to conceal your presence is valuable. I bet it helps you greatly on the battlefield as well, doesn't it? It really isn't anything special. There's a bunch of ninjas on the battlefield. If you'll excuse me, Lord Ryoma, I have to get somewhere now. Oh, I noticed your bow. Your bow. You're not bowing, your bow. Off to archery practice, are you? Oh, that reminds me. Your skill with the bow and arrow are superb. You're just showering her with compliments. You've seen me shoot? Of course. I make a point of being aware of my allies on the battlefield. Also, Hinata frequently praises your precision and skill. She says that the enemy never seems to know where your shots are coming from. What's the matter? It's nothing, my lord. I really must go, though. That was strange. I know she was about to say something. Did I somehow offend her with my words? I feel like that's one of the first C supports we've ever seen from Setsuna that didn't involve traps. Unless they never see where she's coming from because she's in a trap shooting. You know, that doesn't seem too far-fetched, but that's all of the supports for right there. We got a couple of things to do. Never mind. I was gonna say we got a chapter to finish, but no, we actually have a thing to do here. What am I up to? That's a good question. What am I up to? That's a good question. I wanted to talk to you, actually. Sure, I wear an accessory, just not a leash, okay? Do we have a leash? No, we don't. Here, you can have this, you can have this, I mean, that makes sense, right? Like father, like daughter. Put yourself on a foxtail. For me? Oh, thank you, Aubade. No problem. Love that. A lot of respect for Selkie. Who are we inviting? Sakura, Scarlet, Shigure. Sure, why not? Technically a potential.
Hey.
Are you going to show me your drawing, Aubade? I'd love to see your artwork. Would you? It's hard to paint with one eye.
Does it ever tire you out, having so many people looking to you for guidance? I'd be lost without my alone time.
His voice sounds very familiar. Just extremely familiar. His voice almost reminds me of Ash from Three Houses. Give me this. Sometimes you want, what do you want? God, everyone wants these accessories: a lottery hat, princess comb, sun tiara, a white ribbon, nightcap, a golden clip. You can wear a battle flag. That sounds about right.
Thank you.
How thoughtful. Thank you, Oboro. Nice. We could hit up the smithy, name a weapon or two.
Got any sweets on you?
No, but I'm gonna rename. Hold on. Let me rename my weapon. I probably shouldn't rename Yato. I can't. I cannot rename Yato. Dang, really? That's unfortunate. Stock, carve. What can we rename? I want to rename something. First thing I come across that I can rename. Or do I have to forge it? Can I forge Yato? No, I didn't think so. Could forge this. Convoy size. Cost 1 ore. There's an oh, I see it. It gives you little OKs for people that you have something that you could do for. The rat spirit. I mean, sure. What does this cost? I mean, it's just better. Oh, it costs 1 amber. And then you can rename it. I see. Well, then I'll play around with that just in between episodes. You guys will just see a whole bunch of randomly named items. And that's why ore swap would be useful, I guess. Huh. Very interesting. Alright. I'm down for that. Renaming some weapons. Mozu!
I can do this.
Good on you. Glad to hear that, Mozu. Alright, in that case, I probably should start focusing on the battles.
Thank you for coming.
Orochi, I've never gotten a gold ball from this, but I feel like there was a time for some reason. Boy, was I wrong. Oh, what did you, beans? Show me the beans. I guess it was the time. That's a gold item for me. Show me them beans. Show me them beans. Gotta get the beans. Love those beans. Beans, beans, beans. All right, let's go. Get over here. Up here. Scarlet, and you know, I'll hang out with Scarlet. We'll get some 99 emerald. My gosh. No, let's get some. I'm gonna start doing gems again. Let's get some more lapis. Aubade, you're in charge. The Mechanist and the Master of Bombs. They got good hit rates. So we just gotta defeat them faster, and she sure did. That's a Dragon Fang if I've ever seen one. Big hit. Gosh. Aubade's so cool. Good job. I didn't recover that much. Falcon Knight. Ew. I believe in us. I believe. Because we're still hitting for 18. We have to defeat them this turn. Good job. I was gonna say, I need you both to hit or else we die. Perfect. Easy. Easy peasy. Never worried. Was I sweating? You'll never know. All right, let's go ahead and get going. We have. You know what? Why not?
Finally.
Gosh, I love Silas. Gosh, he's gonna be the one, you guys. Yeah, it's gonna be him. Unless it's not. I'm so glad you're here. Now I can show off my amazing skills in the kitchen. My cabbages. Dang, that's Norian? Interesting. Maybe I should continue with a Norian. So that's resistance. Yeah, let's just be invincible. Okay, here I go.
On my honor as a knight. Finally, I'll make this quick.
Okay.
That was too close.
Uh-oh. I didn't like the sound of that. Oh, he smiled. I think this turned out alright, but you never know. Standard cabbage strudel. Okay. Eat up, everybody.
Huh.
That was satisfactory, but I've certainly had better.
All right.
This is pretty decent. These are like backhanded compliments. Like, this doesn't taste terrible.
Yes.
Wow, it's really good. The cook used a lot of interesting flavors. Okay, Ryoma, Yu, Asugi, Ana, Azura, Tsubaki, Rhajat. I like how it even feeds some of them. Aubade. So a good chunk of the people we actually use. Can we cook twice? Can we cook more than once? I didn't even notice. Alright, cool. Very neat.
Is there a plan?
So now we add a little bit of extra defense, which is gonna be useful for this next battle, which is gonna be terrible, right? Chapter 16. Pleasure Palace. Oh. After successfully crossing Mount Garo, the group evades Norian troops and makes their way to the town of Markareth. Once there, an ally falls ill. Uh-oh. That's not good. Who's not gonna be in our battle? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Did not expect this. Kingdom of Nor. Dang, this place looks familiar. Castle Krakenberg. This place is familiar.
Your Majesty.
King Garon. It appears as though the Hoshidans have crossed Mount Garo. I'm aware of that. It seems your trick with the explosives may be growing stale. Running out of ideas, are we?
My sincerest apologies.
My sincerest apologies, my majesty. I take full responsibility for this misstep. However, I assure you that I have more tricks up my sleeves. It's actually more explosions. I'll redeem myself, you'll see. I certainly hope so.
Why,
Yes, sir. Of course. I plan on ambushing Aubade and her troops shortly.
do as you wish.
Do as you wish. but understand that this is the last failure I will tolerate.
You are most gracious.
Certainly, Your Majesty. Pitiful. Why don't you take care of us yourself, Garon? Like, I'm ready for it. Markarth. Finally, some sign of civilization, even though this place looks deserted.
Yes.
Yes, I believe this place is known as Markarth. It is a town known for stage shows and gambling. Much like Nestra. However, it seems as though the war has put a damper on business.
Yeah.
That's just as well. We don't have any time to waste. We should probably keep to the outskirts as much as possible.
That's true.
Agreed. Cough, cough. Oh, Takumi. Takumi, you feeling okay? Yes, everything's fine. I didn't expect it to be him. I expected it to be Azora. You know what? Maybe we're about to get an explanation as to what was up with him earlier.
No.
You don't seem very steady on your feet. Perhaps we should rest. No, really, I'm fine. He's not okay. Oh, he's really not okay.
Takumi!
Can you hear me? Someone help. Oh no, how is this possible? What is it, Sakura? What's wrong with him?
Please. No.
I think he has a rare fever that's specific to this region. Do you see these spots on his throat? They're one of unique symptoms. That's extremely serious. He could die if we don't treat it immediately.
What?
Gods, how could this have happened? It's possible he contracted it from one of the wolfskin. They are known scavengers, and carrion is loaded with icky germs. I'm sorry, I should have noticed his symptoms a lot earlier. Ugh. Don't worry, Sakura, it's not what you think it is. It'll probably just go away on its own. Or maybe Azora can try singing for me. Didn't that work before?
My apologies.
I'm sorry, Takumi. My song isn't a miracle cure. It won't help with this, and if you want me to sing that song again, you know what's... Well, I guess you don't know what's gonna happen, but Aubade sure does. Oh, now you tell me.
I won't let you get hurt.
If I remember correctly, there's an herb that can reduce the fever considerably, but I have no idea where to find any. The Palace Markarth should have a well-stocked apothecary.
Huh?
But if it's a Norian place, won't it be filled with, you know, Norians?
Yes.
Yes, of course. However, I notice we haven't seen many people around so far. I think it's reasonable to assume that the palace will not be fully staffed, especially when King Garon isn't around. Well, I can't think of a better idea. Let's check it out.
Here we go.
Very well, follow me. My intelligence reports are highly detailed.
Are you okay?
I like to imagine that he's just got like a list of papers like, oh yes, let's see, well-stocked apothecary, this is the one. Will you be able to walk, Takumi? Yes, a short way at least. Just put my bow in my hand if we run into any Norian scum. Even in this state, I'll take out a few of them with me. Dang. Okay. Dang, look at Felicia. Hair clipping through that head. So this is one of Garon's palaces. It does seem oddly deserted, rather.
Stay alert.
We've been lucky so far. Garon wouldn't leave the place completely abandoned. We should remain on high alert.
Understood.
Is everyone okay?
We can do this.
Yes. Now, let's not dawdle as we enter the palace. There may be roving guards. Let's move on 3. 1, 2, 3.
We've got this.
Come on, everyone. He said move on 3 and not talk and swing your blade. I was gonna say, we hung up on that screen for a second. I was like, who's about to attack us? Intruder, show yourselves.
Here I am.
It looks like we have company. Brace yourselves and be ready for anything. Garon could have left a monster waiting for us, or a trap, or... Flora!
Huh?
Lady Aubade, what are you doing here?
Flora?
Sister? Why are all of you here? This is super dangerous. There's an unused room nearby. Let's get out of here and talk. Dang, I forgot that she exists. Alright, we should be safe here for a while. It's so good to see you again, Aubade.
Yes.
You too, Flora. I miss everyone from Nor. Well, except King Garon, of course. Don't miss that guy. Anyway, what are you doing here?
Well,
After you left, everyone in the northern fortress was sent away. I got my orders to come here, and that was it.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. I know my decision impacted a lot of people.
No.
It's okay. I'm actually happy to be here. Your decision really opened my eyes to what was really going on. Now I'm just glad that I don't have to see King Garon every day. I see. I'm glad to hear it, Flora. So, how did the rest of you end up here?
Come on.
I'm sorry, but it's a bit of a long story, and right now we need medicine for my brother. Can you help us?
Yes.
Yes, of course. Nobody works at the apothecary anymore, but it's fully stocked. I'm sure I can sneak out whatever you need.
Thank you.
You do that for us.
I'll do my best.
Of course. Any friend of Lady Aubade's is a friend of mine. But not Felicia. After I get the medicine, I'll show you how to sneak out the back door of the palace. Thank you, Flora. You may be saving my brother's life. Uh-oh! Iago!
Hello.
Hello, Aubade! Happy to see me again.
Not a chance.
What do you mean? You're massively outnumbered here.
Are you talking?
Oh ho ho, you can't count! So quickly you begin speaking of battle. Where's the witty batter? You mustn't leap straight into battle without a little banter. It's uncivilized. Also, as usual, you're badly misinformed. You're the one who's outnumbered.
No.
How did you know we were here? Were you the one who attacked the hideout in Chev? Oh, I'd love to take credit for that, but I'm afraid it belongs to one of your friends. What are you saying? Uh-oh.
I see.
Dearest Flora, I didn't realize you were here. Kicked out of Garon's inner circle, were you?
Don't underestimate
I don't have anything to say to you.
Oh.
Oh, saucy. I like it. Maybe I'll kill you last. Iago, I'm ordering you to leave at once. I am not an official employee of this palace. I am an official employee of this palace, rather, and you are not. Remember, this is King Garon's royal villa. What would he say about you destroying it with a battle? Oh, you're so wrong. I can do anything as long as I get results. See? Like this. Oh, no! That's for talking back. Alright, who's next? You'll all bend the knee before I'm finished. Lady Aubade, run! Ugh! Oh gosh! No, Flora! She's just taking a little nap. Now, I'm feeling all bantered out. Let's get down to business.
it.
You'll pay for this. Dang, poor Flora. For this Iago, she's got my hair color, so you know. I don't like to pick favorites, but wonderful. A pithy final statement from our hero. Unfortunately, this is no fairy tale, Lady Aubade. King Garon would like your head on a platter, and I'm not one to disappoint him. A second time. How's this for pithy? Get him! Wait, are we outnumbered? It looks like we're outnumbered 13 to 40. I think we're outnumbered. Uh-oh. Defeat everyone. Let's view the map. We got some Norians. We got a whole bunch of more Norians. There's some Norians over there. A couple Norians. A little bit of a Norian infestation There's even some Norians over there. Some Norians. Norians here, there, everywhere. Norian maid. Hello. I love her hair, actually. Sorcerer, maid, dark mage, strategist. Couple other people. I was gonna say, are we not fighting this man? There he is. And we don't have anybody else special, I don't think. Okay. There's a couple chests over here. I don't think I can get them. Door, impassable. Okay. That's fine. Support? We didn't get any... Ryoma? When did I... Oh, I guess I talked to you one time. That's fine. We'll get that later. Let's see. Select units. Danielle, you don't have to come this time. Even though she's kind of useful. Alright, let's think about this. Felicia, Hinata. I should probably have Aubade with someone too. I guess I could stick her with Silas again. Or, I could stick her with Shigure. Yeah, why not? First battle, my guy. Before we put you on your first battle, let's give you some more items. I don't know if you can actually get any more items, can you? Yeah, you can. Go. You have Tsubaki's pike too. That's a good item. That's a good item right there. Alright. Cade and Azora, because we like to have our dancer. Selkie doesn't need to come. Hana. Let's bring Azama. And let's bring Azama Sakura. Let's bring... See, the thing is, for all the remaining males, I've liked the scenes with Felicia. It was a real problem. Ryoma, Kagero, though, I liked their scenes so far, their one scene so far. I want to see where Jakob Hana goes. And we can only select one more person. Yeah, Silas. Just to hang out with Silas. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Alright, now let's view the map real quick. You're our guy. You're our lead guy for now. Shigure is pairing up with Aubade this time around. You can pair up with Azura's here. You can pair up there. Do you guys have any, like, keys? You do. You have a chest key, but not a door key. Can I just... Interesting. This is an interesting map. We have to defeat everyone. Then it's also a matter of, do you guys have keys? Because it looks like we'll have to open the door. You have a chest key. There's people with chest keys, but no door keys. That's fine. We'll manage. We'll figure it out. Hinata pairing up with... Oh, that's funny. Separate. I thought that this was Hinata for a second. You, Hinata, and then you over there, and then Azama with the princess, Jakob with the Hana, and I guess Silas is riding alone, but I don't like that. So instead... Honestly, I think I trust Setsuna to ride alone for right now. Alright, save. Yeah, definitely save before we do this. View the map one more time. You can handle the people over there. You can probably handle the people down here. You cover our rear. Did I click? Yeah, swap is what I wanted. There you go. I'm okay with that. Save it one more again. And start. Let's see what's up. Defeat turrets? Where? What? Huh? Where? Where are the turrets? I don't see any. Oh, is it this? Oh, it is. There's two of them over here, too. Oh, that sucks. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You could stay where you are. And I think you have... Yeah, I was gonna say you have the Sting one. Get in there. As long as she's got the Sting shuriken and the other shuriken. Hey, look at you! Look at this man's out here. Good on you. Proud of you. Proud of him, actually. Alright, and then you... Honestly, it's not the worst decision to swap you two right now. And have you do this or this? Oh yeah, did I do that? I don't know if I did that. For a second I was like, did we already advance the rat spirit? But I guess we did it. Maybe I just didn't name it. Caden's not in charge, but Caden's about to be in charge. So let's switch and attack. Yep. That'll do, I'm okay with that. That is a-okay by me. You're next. That man is doomed.
I am prepared.
Very nice. Sakura could probably just switch and take this person out. Maybe? No, not quite. I also don't want to put you in range of those two. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Aubade. You can attack from a distance. Yep, go for it.
I'm with you all the way.
I'm with you all the way. Delightful. Alright, cool. I think it might be more beneficial to have you come here, switch, and do I want you to heal or to attack? We'll have 2 archers coming in. He's a dodge tank, that's fine. Switch, attack. Yeah. Yeah. Not worried about Caden, but we do have 2 archers that will be left. So I'm a little bit worried about who they're gonna target. If they target Jakob, he can only get hit once by them, which isn't the worst. You should have good enough range to heal Caden, correct? Yep. So Caden will be full health. Everyone over there is full health, so they should be able to take a couple of hits. Dang, you attacked him? He has a death wish. Why did you attack Caden? That's crazy. You're crazy. He's crazy. You're attacking Aubade. Oh, you're not crazy. You'll live. Still a little crazy. Who leveled up? Oh, thank goodness. What did you get? What did you get, my guy? What did you get? What did you get? What did you get? You said you got Astra, huh? That's fine. You guys can open the floodgates. Come on through. Come on in. Everybody come in. Everybody come on in. Player phase. I was gonna say, I'm not worried about the door opening, if I'm being completely honest. I would love for you to come forward. I guess you can just wait at the end. Let's just start moving forward and getting some work done. That's doomed for you. 100% chance. Let's see. I think it's probably a better bet to just send you forward. Take out you.
Good luck.
Nice, because you still have full shields. How are your shields looking? Okay. I'd like to switch and see what my guy here can do. He can do pretty well. He can do pretty well immediately. That's pretty good. I like him.
I'll protect you.
And we got full shields, so if, you know, an archer like sneaks up and says, "Hey, how you doing? Hello." We can combat that. You can move up. I'm willing to switch and have you attack there.
Allow me to join.
Very nice. Let's see. You can wait there. Now let's see what's unfolding. Oh, you're stealing things? Oh, silence. Hello. You know, it'd be crazy if, you know, if my mans couldn't hit from a distance, but we can literally just send him in and he'll just be fine. He's the best unit in the army right now. He might be the best unit in the army for a long time. Maybe even until the end of the game. I'm going to miss him when Conquest comes. Because I don't think I'm going to have anyone else. Well, I don't know. I don't know that for certain at all. There might be a Conquest equivalent. However, I don't think so. This man's a legend. He's a legend. There's nobody like him. You come over here. That's fine. Well, at this point, they'll definitely have their B scene worked up, huh? They will, huh? That seems about right. They'll have their B scene worked up. You're coming after Shigure. That'll probably hit. Nope, we had full shield. Nice, and then nice, not a KO, but he's getting his experience. And he got that leveled up already. That's neat. That's gonna hurt. Maybe. Yeah, it hurt a little bit. Just a little bit. You chose the wrong person to target. You actually gave him full shield, so, you know, everything's pretty clear down there. Okay, good to know. that I'll need to watch out for reinforcements on stairs, so you might have a little bit of reinforcement trouble coming in. Okay. That's honestly fine by me. You can come in and you can start by taking out this homie. You wouldn't take out that homie unless you crit. Are you gonna crit? Yeah, you're gonna crit? You gonna crit, my guy? You gonna do it? Are you gonna crit? You didn't crit. That's fine. That leaves us open to at least give someone else a couple of experience points. You get those experience points from him. Real nice. You're also Sky Knight. We can. I need to get more Master Seals. Goodness gracious. Let's see. You're still level 2. That's fine. Because we still need to actually get everyone to level 5 so they can get their level 5 skills. You just need another level or 2. I think you're also close to leveling up, so I need to watch that. You I've just been using all the time whenever I'm doing all sorts of extra stuff. And you're kind of cracked at this point. You can solo run. I mean, yeah, might as well destroy this man's. Yep. Perish.
This is what we trained for.
Okay. I think that's everyone has moved, right? Gosh, he's got 2 chest keys. Okay, so you're gonna come down. Yep, that's exactly what I expected down there. Exactly what I expected. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. That's more like it. 12, 24... I don't even know if she'll get the crit. I don't know. Like, should I just have him open this chest too? Might as well. Goddess Icon. I gotta start using all of those. I really gotta start using all of those. Who do I want to send down there, right? That's the bigger question here. Probably not you, but maybe you. Yeah, I can live with that. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. You. She's a Master of Arms. She's honestly not that bad. She can take at least 1 hit. You can take at least 1 hit too. I guess I should have put them, like, stuck inside of those. You're a dodge maniac, so I'm fine with you, like, standing there. You can come up, and you can remain here. No, just move on up there too. That's fine. Silver daggers. Ooh. Ooh.
Are you alright?
I like that. Don't like that it gave me a debuff, because I kind of figured it would, but I like daggers. Okay. Go ahead, do your thing. Nice. Very good, very good. Now, you're running. 2 more spawn. Yay, everyone's favorite. Reinforcements. Whoop-de-doo. Woohoo, yay. As you can see, I'm not excited about all these reinforcements. And I know the 2 more are probably going to spawn right beneath me. And while I'm confident in this little army, this little makeshift army over here, I'm more confident in the 4 that are down here. Switch. And wait. You... What are our shields like? Not full. Your shields are definitely not full. Yours don't exist. And you... Okay. On the other hand, we should be able to switch you, and you might be able to do nothing more. You might be able to do more damage to her. She's out here kind of tough. What can you do? Nothing especially special. She's got a low chance to hit you with the sunrise. Let's try the sunrise first. Good. She still hit you. A shame. Do I really want her in charge is the real question. Neither. I guess you could go again. Why didn't I? Yeah, I was gonna say I should have sent you. Should have sent you to do some work. Go with the iron one. Because she's a dodge maniac too. Good. Yes, yes, yes. Now, if we really want it, ooh, even better. Attack. Yeah, use paper. Higher chance to hit. As long as you don't miss the first one. You didn't, good job. Good. I was gonna say you should level up real soon and you should get another skill. And that skill is... Warp. What does that do? Oh. Well, that is not bad. Healing, this unit recovers the same amount of HP, which is not bad either, but she's not really healing anymore, so... Yeah, I guess we should probably get rid of Live to Serve. Nice. Okay. Nice. Very nice. You can come forward. And I'm okay with that. That's not gonna take you out, but you also shouldn't get hit by it. And it should get you very... Yes, not very close. It should get you to full shields and you're standing in the doorway to protect everyone else. Nice. That's what I like to see. Good job, Caden. You're a hero. Never forget. I'm so incredible, it should be illegal. Love that man's. Love him to bits. Tiger Spirit. Get rid of that. If that hits, we have to restart, don't we? Good job. Good job. Very proud of you. Never been more proud. I'll be completely honest. Whew. Good note. Good to note. Good to note. Good to note. Love that that didn't hit. Love that that didn't hit. Big fan of that not hitting. When those don't hit, love it. Okay. I'm gonna assume that nobody else is gonna spawn from the stairs down there. Bold assumption, I know. You can make your way pretty much all the way over here, so let's try and move someone else first. You two will be attacking together, but we'll also have someone attacking with us. I'm okay with this. Who's attacking with us actually? Caden. Even better. Love to see that. Good miss, good miss. These two, they could have been the dodging couple. They really could have, but nothing really... There was nothing that was going to get me away from Caden and Azura. They were too dang perfect together. Okay, so we are in an interesting predicament, aren't we? I guess we are. How far can you move? You can move and you could heal Hana. But you can only move here. Is that far enough to heal Hana? It sure is not. I'm okay switching. Now you've got the staff. You have freeze. What does that do? Probably save that for something that is important, right? You come over here. Can I heal? I sure can. I was gonna say, I think I have the power to heal, don't I? Give me that real quick. Heal on the girl. Heal that girl. Who said, it's your fault for getting kidnapped. Never forget about that, though. Never forget about that. You're close enough to heal Azura. Not Azura. Setsuna. Azura's next to Caden. Or paired up with Caden. So everyone's now healed. I think I'm just good to just drop that. Okay, yeah, we're good. These two paired up, they're a menace. It's like using double team over and over again. They just can't be hit. Good shot. Try me again. A door key. Toss the elixir. Dang, okay, well fine, you hit the wrong person. You should have hit me. Okay, so... You take them out. 100% chance that you take them out. Delightful. Love to see that, love to see that. Now, we have little full range of our motion, which is something we haven't had in a hot minute. So you'll start. You'll go next. You stand behind them. You got the movement, so you come over here. Well, you don't have this movement yet because I didn't put my guy in charge. Shigure. And then you come over here. That's the next turn to me. That's murder to me because you attacked this man's. I don't know why you would. I don't know why they would ever try to attack Ryoma. It's a death wish. Everyone has a 4% chance to hit. Death wish. Death wish. That's the sounds that he made. Oh great, reinforcements. My favorite, love those. You guys know how much I love reinforcements, right? Haha, love them to bits. Oh yeah, end this man, ends his whole career. 0% chance of this, end his whole career. Felicia. Like, if you get a crit on this, you could get the KO, but I don't know. I don't believe you'll get the crit. At the very least, we need to use you just so we get your magic stat up. So I'm not like opposed to what just happened. We gotta get your magic above. I guess we could have used an item to get her magic up, couldn't we? Yeah, I gotta remember to use these items. I really do. You, I'm okay with using your bow because we also have to get your bow up. Hit him with that bow. And you'll be able to hit twice. So I feel like if we use her right, we'll be able to get her bow up to at least D by the end of this map. We'll have to really use her right. We'll have to really use her right. We're gonna have to like really use her right. Switch, you. Yeah, we should be really using you because you're on your way to lethality. Nice. Okay. You're blocking the path. So, I mean, like, everyone just kind of move forward and it'll be okay. Cool. Great. Could have just ended turn, but I was like, oh, you know. You're not going to get hit. Dang, didn't even get a level for that one. Great club. Great. Is that an exit? Oh, no, it's just more chest. Okay, that's fine. You can come in here. You can get some work done on this homie. 13. Won't get the KO again. Won't get the KO, but that's fine. Oh, you got the KO! Did you get a crit? I should have looked. Should have paid more attention. That's unfortunate. Let's see. You can move forward. Y'all can move forward because we really got to get your stuff up. You can come on through. You can come through. And switch. We gotta get you a master seal because I think we might try and use you. I'm gonna try and use at least like 2 or 3 of the kids. You come on through. We gotta get you through as well because you'll be using bows. Whoa! That man's has to be stopped. All right, though. We gotta stop that man's. Hold on. Let's stop these flame orbs real quick, and by stop them I mean at least click on them. I don't actually need you selected. Or maybe I do. There we go. Okay. So, looks like we're gonna get hit with this flame orb a couple of times regardless. But it missed her. Feeling it'll miss you. There's a couple of bow people over here, so I don't want to keep you in charge. So you walk in with Yato and just do some work like you usually do. Very nice. You could walk there with no issues. I would like for you to walk there. Jakob. And I'd like you to get down there too, but just don't want everyone to get like attacked by magic. Switch. You can take that hit. Who hasn't moved? Oh yeah, you. That's fine. Hope they try and get Setsuna. Arm scroll. I think we actually need the arm scroll. I think that's what I was just talking about. Oh, that does damage to multiple people for this. Oh. You know, I wasn't expecting her to get hit. I just wasn't. Could she be in trouble? She could be. Except they don't want to attack her for some reason. Oh gosh, Setsuna could also be in trouble. Oh, that's 2. She's not in trouble, even if it does hit. And she's a full shield, so hopefully someone tries to get her. Yes! Thank you so much. I really appreciate that man. That man's a hero and a legend. You leveled up! I didn't expect that from
I'm
you.
here to help.
Shinkadoo. Dorky. Dang. I have not used the Dragonstone worth anything. Send the convoy for now. Okay, how far can you guys get? Because y'all need to do a little healing on our friends. No. Well, she's got to get her bow up, but also we need heals, so heal. Heal Aubade, because if she loses, then we lose. That does put you in danger. You're out of danger here. Switch. 14 versus 22. Let's go 14 with a chance of crit. No, and no dice. Just gotta hope for that crit. Just gotta keep hoping for it, I guess. Shigure. Oh yeah, we gotta take these guys out too, I guess. It's 24. You can't really take them out entirely. So, Aubade, you're in charge. Go. Okay. Setsuna, Loki, come do your thing down here. Use this. You can't really do your thing right here, can you? 12% chance to crit. Go for it. I just gotta believe in it. I should have believed a little bit less. Nice. Okay, well you guys can do some movement. And I'll be frank, let's put you back in charge for a little bit. You can move forward. Someone does have to get the KO on this person. Someone has to get the KO on that person. Okay. We've got a little bit of an interesting predicament here. I don't think people are going to die, but I think people are going to surely get close. Setsuna shouldn't get hit because she's Setsuna. She's a dodge maniac. Like, if this hits her, she's dead. But she's out here dodging left and right, which is nice. Good miss. This would also kill her. Gosh darn it. I gotta go back. I gotta go back. It's okay, Setsuna. It's my day. Do what specifically? Want to heal Caden. We want to kind of have people here, because I'm pretty sure we're going to get, like, one last wave of reinforcements, because it's like, you thought I was done, but there's more reinforcements. Ha ha ha. I expect exactly that. Up next, I want you to go. Your thing actually won't do too much right there. That's unfortunate. Be here for support. You could also come in for support, I guess. I guess maybe moving you in and doing some damage with magic would have been a better idea, but hey, you know, that idea's out the window now. Pop right there. They're gonna attack us with the orb. We all actually got hit that time. Oh no, wait a minute.
How could this happen?
Well, I'm going back again. Oh, but they also had full shields. Dang. Didn't expect them to do the double full shields on me. I don't respect that. I don't respect and appreciate that. So you're gonna come over here, you're gonna do that, you're gonna hit one of those, and then you're going to good. Proud of you. Love that man. Ryoma is a hero. Never forget it. What do you think you're doing, minion? Bring on Aubade. That's the man who's in charge. Like, he'll get you. Oh, he Astrid. Oh, you're a goner. I'm so sorry, sir. I wanted Aubade to try and attack you, but you attacked the wrong person first. You could have attacked anyone else in the army and they wouldn't have killed you, but yikes. This is nothing compared to what King Garon will do. Well, sorry. Tough noodles, my guy. You shouldn't have attacked Ryoma. I was just talking about this man's being absolutely cracked. Let's see. Him healing himself, so good, so nice. I mean, in that case, I don't think that your bow can do anything to that man, so let's do this a little bit differently. You have a sting one on you, don't you? You do. That'll do. That's why I was like, we always put a sting one on our ninjas. She's getting close to getting some sweet, sweet lethality, which means these two could be the power couple of the year. Let's get you in to try and get at least a little bit of damage. It's not enough for my liking. Let's try and get you in to do a little bit of damage on... I mean, that's better than nothing, I guess. You have a 15% or 50 chance, a 50% chance to do that Ragnarok. You could come in and you could just not do anything, apparently. I guess you'll just stay right there. You don't have any ranged things. In fact, we gotta get you the rest of those weapons, because right now, you're a master of arms who only knows anything about the sword. You could do a free 21, but you could also get hit for 25, and you're the main character, so I'm not trying to have you take that risk. That's fine. Surprised? I'm not really that surprised you went after them, but they have full shield. I guess the computer doesn't know that. But that opens this path, and we can finally take care of the homies over here. Goodness gracious, have they just been wreaking havoc? Nice. Now since we're here, Sakura, let's give you a little bit. Oh, you're actually D for bow. Go ahead. Good on you. Okay. So let's get you to get some free damage there. If anything, just to get a little bit of that. Just to get a little bit of that. Nice. And get another skill, which is... Oh, it's warp. I just didn't get warp before. Or I got it before, but I had to restart. We'll come here. You don't need it. In fact, you, I guess, need it more. Yeah, you're in charge now. Go for it. Nice. Perfect.
Mission complete.
I wonder if the shields count for the turrets. That's kind of what I want to know. You can answer that. If someone has full shields, will they just get no damage on the turrets? Is that what's been happening? And does it add shields based on the attack? I guess I could check here, because you two are the only ones in range. You're at 4 shields to go, and you're at just 2 shields. So let's end this turn. Did that change our shields? No, it didn't. Okay, well, experiment over. However, bet. Did that increase our? I don't think that increased our magic. That's kind of unfortunate. Who do I want to do this? You come over here. I guess we can get you up there with the bow. That'd be cool. I don't know if we can. Oh, I guess you could have healed her. That would have been okay. Alright, well, let's stick you here in case of emergency, and then we'll just, next turn. Nice. Go into your flame orb. Don't do that. There we go. Nice. I don't think that increases or whatever. That's fine. Let's try and get you... First, let's heal you. Go ahead. Just try and get her all the way up. I guess you can do that too. I'm okay with that. Nice. And she leveled up, which is even nicer. Because now she's level 4. And she's getting close to a new skill. We'll end this turn. Nothing on target there. Missing no damage. You. One more again. It might affect her. I'm just eyeballing. I have no idea. And that's Doom. If both of those hit. There's one. There's two. I don't think she'll get a whole bunch of experience for that, but she'll get some. Nice. Okay. I'm okay with it. Not the worst map, I just got unlucky. Twice. Well, you know what? The second time was a miscalculation. I was like, oh no. This is it, Iago. Now, I just need to know one thing. Answer truthfully, and I'll be merciful. Goodness gracious. Where is my left eye? I know you know what happened to it. I know you know the true story. I don't even know what really happened. I've been spitballing my ideas, things that have come into my mind, but I don't know which stories are real and which stories are fake. Only one can be real. What really happened? Was it you? Did you steal my eye?
I won't allow.
I assure you, you have nothing to laugh about. Tell me now or else. Or else you'll have to doubt your own people, right?
What?
What?
Why, yes.
You, betrayer of Nor, are now being betrayed yourself. Now, I think I'd like to savor the irony just a while longer, so goodbye. What?
No.
How can you just disappear like that? When will you learn, young princess? You think that was really me? I almost feel bad for you. From this moment on, you'll never be able to let your guard down. Who will be the first to stab you in the back? Who can you really trust? Shut up. Very well, Aubade. Good luck. Well, we still have a traitor in our midst. Was it really just not our guy? She okay? Oh yeah, she's okay. Huh?
I'm here to help.
Flora, you alright? Yeah, I think so. What happened to Iago? He's gone. We had him for a second there, but then he slipped away. In any case, he can't hurt you anymore. I mean, he probably could. Oh, thank goodness. Unrelated, he left us with some troubling words. He implied that there's another traitor among us.
What?
Come on, Aubade, do you really believe that? He's just trying to mess with your head. You're probably right, I have to admit, but I do feel a bit uneasy. That's not like you at all. You usually trust everybody. Just like you trusted that guy you led into our ranks and he turned out to be a traitor. I know, but it's just that... Uh-oh.
No.
No, is your fever coming on stronger? I feel so sluggish.
Takumi.
Is he okay? I don't think he's okay. This isn't good. His fever is spiking. We really need that medicine.
I won't fail you.
Alright, now that Iago's gone, I should be able to get into the apothecary. But I still don't know what I'm looking for.
I'll help too.
Of course, I'll come with you. Let's go. Part of me still feels it's got to be Takumi, because they get rid of him. We never got any explanation for when he came through and he was his shadow self, rather. It looks like he's sleeping soundly, so the medicine must have worked.
Yes.
Yes, he should be fine now. He just needs plenty of rest.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sakura. Oh yeah, I'm glad he's doing better now.
All right.
Yes, thank you for your help, Flora. I hate to think about what could have happened if you hadn't been there. Please, don't mention it. So, what are you going to do now, Lady Aubade? Iago knows exactly where you are.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true. But I think we have to stick to the original plan and head to the capital. Oh, I see. I guess I was kind of hoping you'd stop by my village first.
Huh?
Really? Why? To be honest, I don't feel safe here anymore and I want to go home, Lamau. But it makes sense for you. The Ice Tribe village isn't controlled by Nor. You could take shelter there and plan your next move. And Takumi could get some much-needed rest. What if King Garon finds out that your village is cooperating with us? Aren't you worried about what could happen?
It'll be fine.
I think the village will be alright. It's full of strong warriors. If the soldiers were to invade, the village would simply freeze them in place. Okay, I guess that's true. Fair. If they know ice magic, they know ice magic. Oh, this is exciting. I've always wanted to show you my home village, Lady Aubade. Remember how we used to dream about this, Flora?
Felicia.
Yes. Yes, we did.
Understood.
I didn't like how somber she seemed there. Very well, this should throw the Norian army off track, at least for a while. Thank you for the offer, Flora.
Yes.
Of course, it is my pleasure.
All right.
Let's give Takumi a few more minutes of rest and then get moving. Be careful.
Huh?
Takumi, what do you mean? Sister. Something's not right. Look behind the curtain. Ugh.
What was that?
He's delirious. Did that make sense to anyone else? I don't think he's having a fever dream. Behind the curtain. I don't know, but he sounded lucid for a second there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose he did. You wanna go look behind the curtain? Nobody's gonna check behind the... Okay, well, I guess we're all gonna die, but Takumi tried to warn us. Look behind the curtain. Unless he's just assuming that someone is not who they say they are.
My heart is sinking.
Good, great on you. Look at you getting surges. Accessories that suit you. You know what you want. You want a... flower band.
Huh?
For me? Thank you. Nice. Pardon me. We don't get to go to the lottery shop, which is unfortunate. It's my favorite part. We do have probably a couple supports. Felicia, Hinata, Shigure, Aubade, Kagero, 2 people. Okay, neat. And those all should be pretty neat. But first,
How strange.
what's the point in fighting if it's not to the
I
death?
can be of service.
Lamal! Okay, you know, I do trust my guy though. I do trust him to get the job done. So let me put in some more lapis and let's put my guy in. We are at a strategic disadvantage here. But like only based on hit chances. Otherwise we're actually okay. Okay. Can you hit? Thank you. Well, still need one more hit. Need one more hit. Both of them miss. Of course, my favorite. Love when that happens. Need one more hit, they both miss. Love it, love that. We could still lose. We are going to lose.
You're strong.
Goodness gracious. Right down to the wire. Okay, yeah, no, we're done here. No, yeah, we'll just keep those 2.
You're good.
Yeah, I know I am. Okay, great. Whew. Really talk about cutting it close. I cannot believe it. Alright.
I could do no less.
New buildings, hello. Upgrade, hello. Sure. I don't actually know what upgrading the private quarters does. Records hall. I don't know what that does either. And then these statues. That's fine. Puppet C. I mean, these are just for the defense thing, which I don't really do, but... Or I don't defend my own, rather. We'll save real quick, and before we end things off, we got these supports to view, some sweet supports. We'll save... I mean, I guess we'll save Aubade Shigure for last. Let's look at Kagero's 2 real quick. Aubade. Silence. Kagero? Yes, my lady. You've been watching me from up there for a while. Is there something you need? You're giving me, major Rhajat vibes. Huh. I suppose you could say that. What I need for you to do is remain safe and sound. I agree with that sentiment. But I should be safe here, don't you think? What I mean is, it is absolutely vital we keep you safe. After careful observation of the army, I realize that you are critical to morale. I will keep an eye on you at all times to make sure nothing happens to you. This also helps my liege, Lord Ryoma. How does this help my brother? It would undoubtedly break his heart if something... Fair! If something happened to you. You clearly care deeply for him. How long have you been his retainer? I served him for some time, though I was under Lord Mikoto's command before that. Combined, I have spent most of my life in service to the Hoshidan royal family. I didn't know that. Well, I'm grateful for your assistance, but you aren't planning on following me around everywhere I go, are you? I already have one stalker. You will be under my protection night and day without fail. Oh gosh, I've got 2 now! Oh well, I really need to go use the bathroom. You will be under my protection day and night without expectation, or without exceptions rather. I will vanish whenever you need privacy. Whoa, she disappeared! Kagero really is a ninja. Okay. Well, she's gone to vanish, but where did she go? Right here. Lord Ryoma, I have a report on the mission you assigned me the other day. to stalk Aubade. Your mission to find something you'd like to have. Oh, yes, no, that one. That one makes more sense. What did you think of? After much thought, I've been unable to think of any item I would like. However, I did think of something you could do for me. Oh, and what is that? It would be an honor to train with you. Normally, it would be unacceptable to cross blades with you, even in training. But I feel that if you'd make an exception, I could learn a lot from sparring with you. Ha! This certainly sounds like the kind of request you would make. I'm glad you found a way to express what you wanted. And to me, you asking to spar with me means you have confidence in my abilities. Then, you and I may practice together? Indeed. If that is what you wish, I will face you as many times as you like. Okay, well, okay. I am incredibly grateful, my lord. Ah, don't thank me yet. You're about to get slashed. You may end up defeating me, easily. If that happens, I doubt you'll learn very much. Really? No, I think you're pretty much the strongest person in the army, my guy. My lord, I seriously doubt that I will be defeating you anytime soon. Knowing that, I will be coming at you with everything that I've got. I would expect no less from you. Come, Kagero, to the practice field. Yes, my lord. Interesting. I like it. I like the one line of oh, we have one with you too. That's nice. I guess we'll save the two Obots. Jacob, you're sneaking up on me every time. For last, we'll go Felicia Hinata next. Go, brr. Why is it so cold all of a sudden? Why, hello, Hinata. Felicia, don't tell me this chill is your doing. It is. You said I should try making icicles when I'm feeling down, remember? I decided to give it a shot after making a mistake I made earlier, and it's working. I see. But look, I thought of something else to do to distract me. You're shaving off pieces of the ice mound? Yeah, I thought that I could make something out of the ice. Oh, that's really neat. It looks like it's starting to take shape. You did all this carving, it's beautiful. Never seen anything like it. Really? I'm flattered. Of course. Is this one a dog? It looks like one. No, it's a cat. Honestly? Close? Oh, really? Well, what about this one? It's a bear, isn't it? Exactly! Oh, he got one right! That's my most recent one. I actually just finished it. Ah, now I can see your progression. You keep getting better and better as you go. You know, this looks pretty fun. Would you like to try? There's plenty of ice. Can I? That'd be awesome. Of course. Here, you can use these icicles over here. Thanks. I should warn you though, I'm pretty competitive. I'm going to try and carve a sculpture that rivals yours. In that case, consider us in competition to make the best one. I like it. I like it a lot. I like those two a lot. I really do. I truly, sincerely do. Sakura is going to be the interesting one. Oh, Setsuna. Yo, Setsuna's not about to end up alone. I can't have that. Are we at the point where it's just... Oh, Hana could end up alone. Unless for some reason I decide to marry one of the children. I got some thinking to do. Because I do like Sakura, Hana, and Setsuna. And in terms of the people we have left, it's just Azama, Ryoma. Ryoma has Kagero, more than likely. Jakob, and Silas. Oh, and there's Orochi too, isn't there? Gosh darn it, there's a lot of things to do here. Huh. Even so, one of them would end up alone. Well, you know what? It is what it is. We still have 2 Aubade scenes. And we'll start with Ryoma, actually. Hello, Ryoma. I have a favor to ask of you. Certainly. How can I help? So recently I found out that, you can actually reattach an eye if it comes out of its socket. Mine has been gone for a long time. But I have a theory that it actually might be well preserved. Can I tell you how I lost it? No, not again. Oh, well, let me tell you anyway. This time's different. I know, it's different every time. No. Hear me out. You see, back in Nor, I had these two lovely maids. You've met them both now. Felicia, a little bit of a klutz, and then there's Flora. So nice, so pleasant. They actually excel in using ice magic. Now let me tell you, one day we were in the kitchen, and they were tossing ice all over the place, and I was just giggling and gaffing. And so I asked, man, it'd be lovely if we could just turn this whole kitchen into an ice skating rink. And almost in the blink of an eye, they both giggled, and the entire floor covered in ice. And so I skated, we all skated, all three of us skated around. It was so much fun, we made so much noise, and that's when he stepped in. King Garon opened the door. In fact, he didn't just open the door, he kicked open the door like that one Big Bird meme. Oh yeah, that's what he did. And as he opened it, the door fell on the ice. With such force, it didn't just crack the ice, it cracked the floor too. Shards of ice, concrete, gravel, grout started flying up everywhere. It was all about to hit me right in the face. Probably would have completely destroyed my eye. However, at the last moment, Flora, she was able to freeze it all in place in one giant mound of ice. However, it didn't just stop the velocity. The giant mound of ice continued to come at me. It knocked my eye right out, and I couldn't see again that day. However, they couldn't find my eye, but I have a theory that it may still be in that mound of ice. Could it have melted by now? Absolutely. But we never used that kitchen again, and it remained quite cold, so maybe there's a chance that my eye is still in Nor. Aubade, you're ridiculous. Well, I don't have many memories from before I was taken to Nor. I was just wondering if you had any that you wouldn't mind sharing with me. Ah, yes, I suppose I do. They're not all happy, I'm afraid. That's okay, I just feel as though there's a void in my mind. I'd like to hear a little bit about what it was like growing up in Hoshido. And stories about the whole family, Hinata, Takumi, Azura, Sakura. Very well. I anticipated this day would come, actually. I have something for you. Oh, what is it? I think I'll hang on to it a little longer. It will hold more meaning if I give it to you later. Alright, I suppose I can be patient. I'm glad to hear it. Because our conversations will also have to wait, I'm afraid. I have something I must attend to shortly. I understand. Thank you, Ryoma. Let's chat again soon. Interesting, so we'll learn more about her Norian childhood if we get those Ryoma scenes. We're gonna get those. We're gonna... Almost clicked on Jakob. Almost clicked on it, but Shigure, close us out, my guy. Is that singing? But where is it coming from? There's nobody around. You are the ocean's gray waves, destined to seek life beyond the shore. Oh, up in the sky! Is that Shigure? Huh? Is that Aubade? How long have you been down there? Not long. Out for a little flight with your Pegasus? You're a very good singer. Oh, you heard me singing. Oh no. Huh? I'm sorry, was I interrupting something? I didn't mean to intrude. No. You haven't done anything wrong, I'm just a bit shy about my singing. Oh, thank goodness. So, what are you doing out here all alone? Have you been getting in some extra training? Although I am ashamed to say it, no, I'm not out here to train. Oh? I was just flying and singing. Singing and flying. It's what I've done to relax ever since I was a child. It never fails to lift my spirits when I'm sad or nervous. That sounds wonderful. Perhaps you'd like to come with me sometime? Huh? Would you like to come ride with me sometime? I could sing for you. Oh my gosh. Oh. It's a little embarrassing to sing in front of the others, but you seem to like it when I do. Of course, I would love to go with you. Perfect. I'll be looking forward to it. And just like that, Silas and Jakob watched from the sidelines, raging fury, waiting for them to finish their conversation so they can try and beat up Shigure. I'm gonna get him to his AC. You know? I didn't know he was such a smooth talker. All right. I guess the last thing we'll do is go here and see who we can hang out with. You know, who we can give a good old Aubade chat with, right? Oh. That's the most people I've seen at once ever. That's crazy. It's usually just 3. There's like 6 here. Kaze, Sakura, Hayato, Kagero, Takumi, Hinata. Can't get any more scenes with you. I guess we could get more scenes with you, Kagero, Takumi. I want to see how their scenes finish. We'll go with that. I'm okay with that.
I'm not a child.
I can't be playing hopscotch like some little brat. Let's play chess instead. Even though hopscotch sure sounds fun.
I feel like I can let my guard down with you.
He's so short. Oh, that was so mean, but he's so short. That's funny. Alright, we're done here. We're done. Oh, that's what that does. We upgraded it. I'm sorry, everything just finally clicked. We upgraded this, so it is now the biggest it can be, I believe, so we got more potential for people. Records Hall, what does this change? It doesn't seem like anything. Compatibility. The Hubba tester? Who is this? Pick 2 characters and we'll see what the Hubba tester has to say. Well, what about me and Silas? Read our fortune, please. Just spit it out already, lovebird. Okay, well, I mean, hold on. Let's check me. In fact, hold on. Let's check our potentials. Let's check our potentials, actually. Felicia, Hinata. Wow. That's no, I can't believe that. I can't believe that at all. She's all flattered about this man's. This might take some work. Yeah, let's read another pair. Okay. We just kind of met and had our own. We just met and had our own little thing. Not a dull moment. Finds irritating. Is it because I interrupted you, my guy? Is it because I interrupted you? I kind of like the Hubba tester. I kind of like the Hubba tester a lot. Yeah, let's check a pair that we already have married. You two. No! Desires attention, dreads meeting. Wait, hold on, I love this. This is terrible, but I love it to bits. Orochi Silas. Let's look at it. Devoted, trust implicitly. Huh. I could spend I could spend a long time doing this one. I also want to check one more that I want to check is who do I want to check? I want to see how your marriage is. No. I want to see what this says. Aubade sees as dependable. With not the hearts. However, Aubade is shooting the hearts at Rhajat. But I do wonder if it's just random. I wonder if it's just random. Like if we did... No, not you two. Wonder if we did that one again. First love, that... This seems more accurate. That's... You know what? That's, yeah, you know, that seems about right to me. That one looks about right. To me. That seems fair. That seems real fair. Okay. I like that. I like the Hubba tester. We might like play around with some of those sometimes. Just because it's kind of funny. The only support left was just Oboro and Jakob. Yep. So we're done. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in again to Fire Emblem Monday. With a little bit more fates. Next time, I guess we'll probably do another one paralogue and one thing? One paralogue, one chapter. I kind of like that, Which supports will we get? I don't actually know for certain. I'm really keen on Hinata and Felicia. They grew on me this episode. Shigure, I want to spend a little bit more time with. Azama is going to spend some time with Sakura and Setsuna. Ryoma's going to spend some time with Felicia. Probably not going to end up with Felicia, but you know, that scene was funny. It was hee hee ha ha funny. Gonna probably get to A with Kagero next time. And then Jakob and Silas. Jakob, I'm probably gonna get your A support with... No, I'm gonna get your B support with Hana. That's fair. And your A support with Sakura. Because, you know, just in case. And Silas, I already said, it's you and Orochi if it's not you and me. But that also means if it is you and me, then we have, like, options for you. Orochi could go there, or Orochi could go here. I might want to pick up the Ryoma Orochi scenes, because she was Mikoto's retainer. So I do wonder if they have, like, a little bit of some special things. But man, it's his and Orochi's were so good that I'm almost like, you know what, Orochi? It's all you, girl. Man, but I don't know. Stay classy. Year of the Zenith. Toon Link Dave and Anomaly the Anomaly Cars. Toodaloo, fly crew. Until next time, until next Fire Emblem. Thanks for watching.